Hold on. Treka know better, do better. It's your boy DJ Rowe. We about to get this started. I think the actual show starts around 9, 9, 10. But we got some hits for you, so we're gonna keep this going. Shout out to all the hit makers. Let's do it.
See, the thing is, you just can't think about it. You just gotta let go and trust in yourself. Cause you good. Here we go now, 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 so let's go. All you gotta do is jump, don't be scared, just jump. Ready, set, jump, jump, yeah, jump, jump. All you gotta do is jump, yeah, take a leap and trust that you'll land on your feet. All you gotta do is jump, tell them snakes goodbye. I'ma teach you how to fly, all you gotta do is jump. Skydiving in a hurricane, left my parachute like I never heard of pain. Hit my bullseye with perfect aim, now I'm killing them softly like when Roberta sang. Yeah, you could do the same. You could choose the fame, but don't confuse the game. You can paint a picture, then you can choose the frame. You can leave your mark, and they remove the stain. Don't worry about them other guys, otherwise you'll scare away the butterflies. Yeah, the only thing on your mind should be the look in your mother's eyes if your brother dies. Yeah, so throw caution to the wind. If you can't, then you're your own obstacle again. If you don't hold your breath, is it possible to swim? It's all psychological, my friend. All you gotta do is jump. Don't be scared, just jump. Ready, set, jump, jump, yeah, jump, jump. All you gotta do is jump, yeah, take a leap and trust that you'll land on your feet. All you gotta do is jump, tell them snakes goodbye. I'm gone, I'ma teach you how to fly. All you gotta do is jump. Come on, take a chance. It's not that scary. Come on, take a glance. The ones stuck on the ground can't advance. The ones flying around you, they enhance. Yeah, you gotta spread those wings. Hold on too tight or you gon' shred those dreams. People have crash landed, I've read those things. Fears run your life, let's behead those kings. Yeah, it's simple, just mimic a damn plane. And let the music be your guide, not your damn brain. What a damn shame, cats that can't hang. Don't understand it, end up crashing in the fast lane. And that's lame, we were born to fly. And if we don't, then we're sworn to die. So just let go, baby, and then close your eyes so we can transform the sky. All you gotta do is jump. Don't be scared, just jump. Ready, set, jump, jump, yeah, jump, jump. All you gotta do is jump, yeah, take a leap and trust that you'll land on your feet. All you gotta do is jump, tell them snakes goodbye. I'ma teach you how to fly.
Can I shine one time? Niggas always hating, keep the 9 on side. I be getting money like a 9 to 5. Bitch, we up next and there ain't no lie. Can I shine one time? Niggas always hating, keep the 9 on side. I be getting money like a 9 to 5. Bitch, we up next and there ain't no lie. I'm from ESDPALOLOTO. I be getting my dough, so what you hating me for? I'm tryna ball like Kobe RP to the go. 650 up next, but you already know. H-City, bitch, I can never switch up. Niggas talking down, I don't really give a fuck. You should slide in the G15s in the trunk. If you ain't talking money, don't even hit me up. Can I shine one time? I remember when I had to grind all night. Niggas pull up, hit the dash on sight. Playing with my fam, put your ass on nice. I been getting paid on a daily. Running up this bag, never lazy. Niggas wanna act like they hate me. Ask around town, I've been on my shit lately. Should've fucked with you and I was on my ass. Heard these niggas mad, now we getting cash. Feel like Jimmy Neutron cause I'm finna blast. But I remember when I was on my last. Can I shine one time? Niggas always hating, keep the 9 on side. I be getting money like a 9 to 5. Bitch, we up next and there ain't no lie. can I shine one time? Niggas always hating, keep the 9 on side. I be getting money like a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
We up next and there ain't no lie, no
Look,
lie.
mad block shit, I'm Lil Beer from the front. On my little Dirk shit, this ain't what you want. Tough on the gram, but in person you a punk. Kidnap a grown man, put him in a trunk. I ain't high enough, gotta roll another blunt. Vote Bill for president and fuck Donald Trump. Gotta keep it player, learned that from my aunt. It's just me and Ring with 4 bitches getting drunk. Can I shine one time? Over 15 years and I'm still on my grind. Listen to the Carter 2, money on my mind. Getting older, but a nigga aging like fine wine. You ain't gotta tell me I'ma do my shit. To measure me, you gon' need more than a ruler, bitch. You know I always been about my gouda, bitch. Squad ties and it's still fast moolah, bitch. Beer.
Can I shine one time? Niggas always hating, keep the 9 on side. I be getting money like a 9 to 5. Bitch, we up next and there ain't no lie. Can I shine one time? Niggas always hating, keep the 9 on side. I be getting money like a 9 to 5. Bitch, we up next and there ain't no lie, no lie.
I've been known for playing, but there ain't no playing with you. No passwords on cell phones when I put myself alone with you. Feeling far too strong to put you on pause for a minute. My heart's crying for us, girl. I'm yours if you with it. If you with it, tell me if you with it.
Baby, I get lost in you like I get lost in music. Your mood and your set of melodies seduce me like beats to vocals, completes my focus. That's why I got so many different styles to stroke you. We can take 2, we can take 3. I can take you, then you can take me. We can take multiple days off a week and treat each one like the last we'll ever see, cause
I'm not gonna rush it, this is so worth taking our time. I will die. Take a tour of your world, then you're taking a tour of mine. Put your guard down, please, and your arms down me for a minute. Let your thoughts for each, put our minds at ease if we're with it.
I'm waiting, tell me if you with it, baby.
visions of you moving around in freeze frame make it awfully hard to keep sane. We don't have no reason to refrain. Close to remain, close for me, babe. Give me a free chance to score like PKs. Euphoria feelings we make. Do something special on your skirt, believe me. You can use the button-up shirt for PJ.
Now that I've had a hit of you,
and you've had a hit of me,
my heart keeps pulling me so close to you.
I'm falling officially. Baby, you ain't even gotta go nowhere. I have everything you need.
It's everything goes the way you can.
Feelings got so strong, we done went more far than minute. We done made it this long, we gon' take this fun to the limit.
We are everything I thought we'd be. We made it's every eye we've seen. Get back is a big cigar. You say everything that's mine is ours. Race styles and life together. Embark on the journey of life together. I'm sure any storms we can right the weather. Got a bond so strong that over time it's better.
We are one and the same. This life together. Watch us blossom forever, no stopping us now. Numbers and things, places out of your range. I'm sure you'd have the time of your life, baby.
Check, take flight. Stay live, daylight, and the shine so bright. California sunshine, got that California sunshine. California sun shining in the winter. You be They eat a steak and wonder what's for dinner. When we was little, they said everyone a winner. They go rush, but you really chasing glitter. The high gone, but you chase it with the liquor. You jog in place, hoping to get thinner. The tech rush, if you ain't techie, then you bitter. Gentrified your ass right out of your mental. I'll move to Antioch, stop to Sacramento. They coming for you next, smile pretty dental. Don't be surprised that these niggas not that simple. Pretty niggas, popping niggas like a pimple. Bodies laid out, bunch of fallen temples. Who built Wall Street? Never mind your mental. Push the black Wall Street, push the black market. Close to the edge and you pushed it like a rocket. Northern California goes, 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 Northern California goes. Man provide for his children. Man got no job, but somehow man got gun. Man no get far if man always gone run. Fight or fly, boy, tell me where you run from. Running to the strip club, running from his children, running from the cop car, running from his baby mom, running to the streets. If you try to escape death, give your label empathy. How to saying go, baby, freedom ain't free. Text us to your message, cause the IRS a ting. Cooked up by the West Wing. Who built the White House? Never mind, just sing. Just dribble, stand up and salute for the team. Kaepernick is hardly forgot your history. J. Edgar Hoover say shoot down every king. I don't give a damn who the Black Panthers killed. Trayvon to me is still treated like a mental. Northern California goes, 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 Northern California goes.
Let me tell you this.
I'm a woman of very few words, and that's in a lot.
Living in the underground, always looking up. Currently the world just ain't enough. Been holding on to love and to trust, but life's far from just numb and rough. Been grinding just to move on up, when reality hands out heavy fucking slugs. Testing the internal fortitude of my intestines. Blessings don't lessen the pain of the lessons. I'll only switch up to flip up my middle finger. Fuck it, the game and I are no strangers. Won't let us go for death and no danger. It's my time, I'll fucking spit for 5 fingers. Cause who needs the light of a lighter when you can light a fire with a cipher? And I am the direction of the future, so let me take you there like I'm the Uber.
I'm a woman of very few words, and that's in a lot.
Everything worth living for is real. Make the choice, deal or no deal. You go get it before it's the final meal. Once it's gone for real. God gave me the strength to heal. Take this pain to turn the wheel. Make life one that truly feels like it's forever real.
Nobody ever believed he was real. Nobody ever knew him or saw anybody that ever worked directly for him. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
This ain't the superficial, judicial, black and white issue. I was born onto this world on earth. My job is just to teach you, and my lesson is quite simple if you sit back and listen. Put your cell phone away and featured off on this mission. Don't need a drug or a buzz. Ain't no searching for Molly. Ain't no acting in this class, so no need to be holly. I'm the teacher, director, producer, exec. And when I step into the classroom, I'm stepping correct. I came to represent that one and only. Never leave you lonely. A true education, steak dinner, no baloney. Some catching feelings from them kids in the street who think knowledge is a feel like so they packing that heat. But a gun is only lukewarm compared to the trigger. And a real man is far more than being a nigga. Haven't you heard the word? Freedom is absurd, but the leader is just following the herd. Lost in the whirlwind, can we find heaven through sin? I'm on a journey in this lifetime, trying to get in. My fate is measured by the action that I choose to extend. I fight for life every day while I'm dying to win. Lost in the whirlwind, can we find heaven through sin? I'm on a journey in this lifetime, trying to get in. My fate is measured by the action that I choose to extend. I fight for life every day while I'm dying to win. The thoughts are many, the hearts are few. Though life is complicated, we make it through. The darkest of tunnels are hurt when it bubbles. Amazing when we the people work together as one will be blazing. A new path, new way, new infrastructure. Replant seeds of thought, spiritual agriculture. I lie at night and wonder what would happen. to the youth who've been misled by social media that isn't true. Facts are fiction, so now false is the fact. And with the weight of the world collapsing upon our back, it's getting harder to survive in the struggle for loot. Jumping out at 20,000 feet without the chute. I'm falling quickly to the surface, can't even look down. And once I hit the water, I'm certain to drown. This body is the only temple that's been given to me. Without the education, it would cease to be free. I'm lost in the whirlwind, can we find heaven through sin? I'm on a journey in this lifetime, trying to get in. My faith is measured by the action that I choose to extend. I fight for life every day while I'm dying to win.
It's that plastic shit. Not that plastic shit. It's that plastic shit. Not that plastic shit. It's that plastic shit. It's that plastic shit.
What you on the West Coast? Plastic shit up from the early 90s with it. Record deals, dope sales, hell yeah, we really did it. All nighters getting money, kept the heater close. Bill Clinton face imprinted on the brick of dope. Just a young nigga striving for the better things. Born a bricks, but I raised myself to be a king. Raised by the dope fiends, hustlers and the killers too. Didn't get high, did what hustlers and killers do. Been through hard times, only made a nigga stronger. Paper chasing life ain't never been a luxury. This is dedicated to the niggas that don't fuck with me. This is dedicated to the niggas really fuck with me. God bless, hope you niggas see the lack of luxury. It's actually a dream if you thinking you can fuck with me. God bless, hope you niggas see the lack of luxury. It's actually a dream if you thinking you can fuck with me. Dedicated to you guys like to write them lies. You ain't no felon, ain't even got no criminal ties. Just dedicated to you fools that won't bust and break. Claim the town, but you motherfuckers in the way. Just dedicated to you niggas that'll infiltrate. Catch you slipping, watch them hollow tips penetrate. Just dedicated to them boys, keep it real, nigga. Let 100 rounds go, something you can feel, nigga. So many haters in the bay, I can't believe this shit. I hustle hard and pave a way, you can achieve this. Just turn your back on haters, keep your aim accurate. Fuck making good music, let's get back to making hits. Fuck views, record sales, tell a real story. I keep a solid wallet, you never got a feel for me. They tell a bunch of lies, niggas ain't having shit. Swear they hit the gas, but don't know what savage is. You niggas groupie ass bitches, little chain chasers. I'm T the lunatic, a true game lacer. Been a while, took a break, gave them something space. They hella Instagram, niggas say it in my face. Computer gangsters, ain't no love for you cocksuckers. Ain't nothing changed on my ears, still a block clutcher. Don't claim the block, claim the whole fucking city though. Your life's a lie, my life's the dopest fucking video.
Yeah. Huh? It's a deep shit, nigga. Yeah. Last time I checked, Sativa was the motherfucker. Damn, every bitch I serve say a nigga bring the thunder. Boom. Fuck your mama, fuck your daddy, I'm a cold nigga. Fuck 'em, went from a fluffy to a fucking swole nigga. Hey, all about the bags, where the cash at? Dwelling in my past, I was the one they used to laugh at. Told the bitch I'm ballin' out, okay. Where that ass at? For years I've been a buzzing on this mic. Fuck your ass, man. Fuck it. Told you niggas I was in it for the long haul. Never been a hater, but hating got me saying fuck y'all. Gang of motherfuckers, they been waiting on my downfall. The crown I wish they couldn't, but I would not let that bitch fall. I be gassing real posse ski skirting on them. Tear the booty down, put a hurting on them. Say a prayer for my haters, God be working on them. Do it. Plugged on this music shit, serve them what they want. I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, ask about him. I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, yeah. I'm the nigga, ask about me. I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, ask about him. I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, ask about me. I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, ask about me. I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, ask about him. I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, ask about me. I'm the nigga, I'm the nigga, yeah. I'm the nigga, ask about him, yeah. Real nigga fly shit, iceberg dripping. Thinking I'ma stop, motherfucker, you tripping. Run up on me, nigga, give you blues like you're crippin'. 12 pots with dope in them on the stove in the kitchen. Mama say your palms itching, and that mean the money coming. I've been on my own forever, nigga, I ain't asked for nothing. I've been blowing draw forever, nigga, only Cali puffin'. I've been pushing to the metal, nigga, trying to get to something. Getting right past the bullshit, straight to the cheddar. Got a bitch they call Netta, she a super freaking leather. I'm the nigga, swear it ain't nobody everybody better. I was right about the realest. Would I trust a nigga? Never. I was born a fucking winner since was in my mama womb. You wanna test me, nigga? Fuck it. We can go there if you choose. If we go there, facts, my nigga, I'ma do the fucking fool. I'm the motherfucking nigga. I don't do the shit to lose. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga. Ask about him. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga. Yeah. I'm the nigga. Ask about me. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga. Ask about him. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga. Ask about me. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga. Ask about me. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga.
Yeah.
I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga. I'm the nigga.
That's my dog Catazone.
I'm the nigga. Yeah. I'm the nigga.
Yo, damn, pumping, man, pumping. Treka know better, do better. Treka know better, do better.
Your partners play Pop Warner games with cold-hearted bitches and former flames. I burn more than Jane, a mile high without boarding planes. The F for my brain. My body likes a hottie with outrageous rates for in-flight films and it navigates. Hey, so when the gates break, we're in the cockpit flying. No baggage claim, and I'm gone. Bomb, but the fuse ain't long. Only time you bought is when the toupee's gone. I hollered at your mom when the souffle's on, cause her man likes to eat sweet pussy raw. Raw, said guy, roll a raw. Corporate with the song that'll probably smoke them all. From a corner right up on where the crime. More grass than any lawn till we cough. And I'll be this way till we die. Sweet and taste of peach pie. Be the bricks and then ride. Just to live each day of these lives like a motherfucker. Be this way till we die. Swisher sweet on each flight. Cash up front and both sides. Mother be replays in my mind. Knock knocks a rock, 40 on a rock, 20 in a stone. Call this Bobby Frost while 40's playing low. When I'm mixing in the box, you free and the pilot lifting off. Rocking power plugs, fight astronauts or not. Riding in the rover cause it's devil dog is hot. I'm mixing hella butter and trimmings from the pot. And eating hella treats till these crispy girls pop like snap. Crack in my city's whack. Onomatopoeia clap and these rappers splat. Roams in the past like a Cadillac. While I'm grinding hella tree with LG in the bag. Stuck and dry, women bump and grind. We're pissing on these bitches who ain't being genuine. And I've been this way all my life. Lit as lights and it's bright. It's why I'm saying be this way till we die. Sweet and taste of peach pie. Beat the brakes and then ride. Just to live each day of these lives like a motherfucker. Be this way till we die. Swisher sweet on each flight. Cash up front and both sides. Mother be replays in my mind. Sweet and taste of peach pie. Sweet and taste of peach pie.
Man, Jimmy Goods, I not. Treka know better, do better.
Goods, the vibe, how'd you create that? Man, you taking them way back to when lyrics meant something. I was ripping that 8-track every single day, bumping this to happen overnight, but you lame to the lane jumping. Being stuck in my ways, being pumping the haze, the peach pie looking right, then I've been working for days. And all you suckers fugazi, and YB slide through and get that fishy fillet. As a matter of fact, coincidentally, she hit me with the SMS message that she's into me. The player on the enemy, wanna give her this energy and lay that body down and treat her like she my enemy. When I do it, there's something like there is 10 of me. Put me on the top, cause she know that's where I'm finna be. Make them listen like a ministry, doing what I want, never put it past me, I'm talking anything.
And I'll be this way till we die. Sweet and taste of peach pie. Be the brakes and then ride. Just to live each day of these lives like a motherfucker. Be this way till we die. Swisher sweet on each flight. Cash up front and both sides. Mother be replays in my mind.
Now normally, my notepad end up like a beach in Normandy. A lot of carnage, a lot of casualties. It's a gory scene on my Robert Horry thing. Big shot Sean, living evidence, proof hip hop's not gone. Fucking with your bitch, getting head up out her ass. Wouldn't fuck with you if she had her head up out her ass. Lousy husband, I made a splendid dad. It was like popping the top off a shaking soda, it fizzled fast. The writing was on the wall like hieroglyphics. I was selling bullshit that was very buyer specific, admired and gifted. The murder for hire lyrics, sometimes talents to gas. sets fire to friendships, a four-alarm blaze, a forecasting the pain is hell, and I don't mean like when water's colder than rain. My frigid heart got my temper shorter than midget cars, but victory got him raising the my extended arm. Remember you was feeling the feeling that bring you closer to me. Let this testimony make you feel as if you're rolling with me. If you're feeling the feeling that bring you close to me, let this testimony make you feel as if you roll with me. You ever feeling the feeling bring you closer to me? Let this testimony make you feel as if you're rolling with me. You ever feeling the feeling that bring you close to me? Let this testimony make you feel as if you roll. You ever feel so sure about something no one can tell you different? You're passionate about it when you spoke, people compelled to listen. This is a place on life's map people seldom visit. See, success is fighting this failure if you never lived it. The pressure make you give it. Now you tootin', sniffing and smoking and wildin', which stimulates hypothalamus, increases appetite, but don't get to biting off hours. That's a death sentence. We got 7 direct senses with penmanship and flows. Watch us blow up like meth kitchens. Hit making is accidental like bash fenders. My hook game is similar to luau cinders. Our motives taking places you can't reach on a spaceship, so we are not subject to the current trash on the station. And I could buy my mama a beautiful house of spacious with a garden of prayer so she could feel closer to angels, and get my children any and everything that they want, just so long as they get praise to the Father they came from. Let me you was feeling the feeling that bring you closer to me. Let this testimony make you feel as if you're rolling with me. If you're feeling the feeling that bring you close to me, let this testimony make you feel as if you roll with me. You ever feeling the feeling that bring you closer to me? Let this testimony make you feel as if you're rolling with me. You ever feeling the feeling that bring you close to me? Let this testimony make you feel as if you roll with me. Roll with me.
Knock 'em out the box, please. Knock 'em out the box, please. Knock 'em out the box, please. Knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box, please. Knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box, please. 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 This I have a moving ass in them dungarees. I be moving hella mean with my finger team. Every time we be out, we be talking cheese, getting cream, and it's a win it in the mind of a menace. I ain't stopping to finish, cause I ain't taking no losses. I gotta get the shit, man. I hang with all bosses. Everything I do on purpose. When you hear this shit, man, you gon' say I murdered it. I be killing everything I do. I do it for my fucking crew. I don't follow no rules. When I hit the stage, I be feeling like I can't lose. When I'm done with it, no booze. Keep an eye on her. Yo, boo, knock 'em out the box, please. Knock 'em out the box, please. Knock 'em out the box, please. Knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box, please. Knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box, please. 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 Round 2, I'm in go more. I'ma do this shit till a nigga hello. Marijuana B-boy blowing on hellos. I be rocking mics, yeah, you know I'm doing hella shows. I be touching hella O's, I'm talking hella dough. Man, I remember when a nigga couldn't feel a show. Now you mention RBR, man, yeah, them niggas know. Motherfuckers done dropped off the team. Now, man, we be doing our thing. Got everybody up the mix. Now we all up in this bitch. I be rocking shows. Tell the promoter to sock it to my pocket. Niggas is mad because I'm getting conscious. I've been feeling like a king, boy. Don't get up in my ring, boy. Young Tyson with the sting, boy. Knock 'em out the box, please. Knock 'em out the box, please. Knock 'em out the box, please. Knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box, please. Knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box, please. 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 Knock 'em out the box, please.
Treka, know better, do better. Treka, Treka, know better, do better. Yeah, here we go, y'all. Treka, know better, do better. It's your boy DJ Bro. I think we're about to get started now. Let me go ahead and pass it to Treka. What's up, Treka?
Hey. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
So, what's going on, Ro?
Same old. I had me a good weekend this weekend.
Likewise. I've had a pretty good week and a half. As you can see, I'm refreshed.
Okay, what'd you do this weekend? What'd you do? What refreshed you? What kind of stuff did you do this weekend?
I was doing hood rat shit by myself in Vegas for a couple of days.
Oh boy.
And then I went and did hood rat shit by myself in Sacramento. So it was
Oh boy. Oh boy.
yeah. I mean, a lot of people probably wouldn't do Vegas by themselves. It's not for the weak, but I survived it, and I will do it again.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like that's how I want to do Vegas now. Like I just want to go out there by myself.
Again, you think you can handle it one more time? I mean, whoa.
You know what made me feel that way is because I was looking through my wall and I still had them 2 drink tickets from the club that I never used, and I'm like, well,
Wow.
how did I
That's
get
crazy.
drunk that night? I didn't even use my tickets. You think they can
That's
reimburse
crazy.
in California?
You can try. They got a couple of casinos down here, so it might work.
It won't work.
Got Cash Creek, Double Rock.
We don't got that in San Diego. Anyway, how was your weekend?
It was good, man. Sat back, relaxed, ate some seafood. You know, doing what DJ Ro do.
DJ Rowe don't say much. So in case y'all viewers don't know, my name is Treka. This is Know Better, Do Better. That's DJ Rowe.
Yeah.
He's the mastermind behind all this discombobulation that I can continue to bring. We were on a little bit of a hiatus because I had to take a little break from life. So we back. But I don't really feel like I missed too much. I being disconnected from the world. There are a few things that have popped up that I'm like, what is going on? Like, okay, so first off, just real quick current events, because you know we don't really get into the current events stuff like that because it's kind of irrelevant at this point. But I hear like they trying to bring this whole shit up against Charlemagne on Breakfast Club.
Whoa.
About him putting young women in danger. R. Kelly-ish. He's acting like Robert Kelly.
Oh boy.
And that's heartbreaking because I actually like support Charlemagne and all his work that he be trying to do for mental health and, you know, for empowering Black men. But come on, man. Come
Now,
on.
do they have actual proof?
Yes.
Oh boy.
And he actually gave DNA samples and all the shit. And the only reason why they didn't test it is because girl's mom didn't want her to do it because she was underage. She was 15 when it happened, or 13, 15, somewhere in there. So her mom was like, well, I just didn't want her to have to go through that and blah, blah. So it brings me to this question, like, when do you want to put your children through that? You want them to have to live with that all their life and then go through it 20 years later and ain't nobody gonna believe them because it happened 20 years ago? So that's the whole defense that they got right now against him. It's like, well, it happened so many years ago and he was young and all this other shit, but it's still wrong.
Oh boy, these dudes, man.
It's kind of crazy because it's not really, I'm not going to say that he's not wrong at all. He's definitely wrong. But I will say this. In our community, stuff like that, that's the kind of shit people sweep under the rug. As sad as it sounds and as disappointing as it is, when young Black women come to people about being sexually harassed or raped or molested or any of that sort, number one, it usually comes from someone they know, someone in the family or a family friend. And then number two, the family don't want to deal with that shit, even though they probably already know about it. So it's like, well, when do you speak up? Because you can try to speak up when it happens, and everybody gonna tell you to shut the fuck up. Or you could speak about it when it's 20 years down the line and your life has been messed up because you've been dealing with some stuff you ain't never been able to get off your chest. So what's worse? I think if I had a daughter, I want her to tell me when it happens, so that you know you're not by yourself and that's not right, and you don't have to let that happen again. Not let it happen, but you can come to me if it ever happens again. And I get into that to say this. I started this podcast because I felt like I had things that I need to share about my own life to help people like myself. But it's kind of hard. It's really hard because I am one of those girls who got raped. I am one of those girls who got molested. And I'm one of those girls whose family didn't stick up for you. You have to do it yourself. So I don't know, like when is a good time to say anything? Like if you had a daughter, would you rather not know for 20 years? Like to me, that's crazy. And for you to know and know that you made the decision not to press charges. And now your daughter is dealing with the issues now. Were you really helping her out, or were you really protecting her when you said, I just don't want to go through this? Or I'm kind of thinking like, maybe you got paid. Or maybe you don't want to put your daughter on that front line because maybe it happened to you. Or maybe you are related to the person that is doing it. Or maybe you know someone who does it. So it's a sticky situation. Like, it kind of caught me off guard though, because he always talks about his daughters and all this other shit and how he protects them and everything. And I think it's funny that a lot of men say that stuff about their daughters and they treat women like shit. Like you're not really standing firm on what you believe in. You cannot walk around here calling women bitches and hoes and looking for the baddest bitch, and you got two daughters at the house. Do you want them to be the baddest bitch too? So it's kind of, I don't know. I kind of been up in my head a little bit today. So that was definitely one thing that popped up. But other than that, I'm still trying to recover from Vegas and all the ratchet shit I was doing by myself.
That was deep.
What?
That was really deep. Just what you was just saying. That was deep.
Oh, yeah. I get that way sometimes.
Yeah, yep, you do.
I am educated. I do know my times tables.
Okay. Okay. I get it.
But I mean, it's a lot of things that I feel like we need to address in order for things to get better. Like, we need to address the outside. I'm growing and Am I froze? Did I freeze?
Nah, you're unfroze now. We having some technical difficulties, all, but we're gonna get it together.
Oh, fucking Cox Wi-Fi. They got the perfect name.
Hey, we don't have Cox down this way. I've never even heard of it until you brought it up.
Y'all got Cox, but y'all ain't got this Cox. So, I mean, yeah, I get what you say.
Yeah, you good now.
No, they keep on saying they're working to improve our service.
You said they've been coming by working on it or something. Haven't they been? No, they still ain't came by yet. Ooh, you guys need to boycott them.
We can't. They're the only ones that provide the service. It's a monopoly. I thought that was illegal.
No Xfinity?
Nope.
That's crazy.
You could do AT&T. AT&T gonna charge you though. Or you can do Dish satellite. I'm not trying to do all that. But you know, the funny thing about that too is I think the people that's supposed to been working on what's ever going on, you know, I'm walking outside this morning just to go get a coffee and I'm walking back and old boy's like, hey, how you doing? I was like, I'm good. How you? He's like, no work or school today? And in my mind, I'm like, first off, how you know? Why are you checking me? Why are you clocking me? And I was like, no, I got work. And he's like, graveyard? And I was like, no. But why are you asking so many questions? And he was just like, no, I just wanted to tell you we listen to your music every morning. And you play really good music. Yeah, that's cool. But can y'all not start at 3:30, 4 o'clock? That would be great. And I'm glad you like the music, but I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm up because you make me get up. But hopefully Cox get their shit together soon. So Raymond was supposed to pop up. I bet you he's sleeping because he is on Chicago time. And Thumbtack Richard is supposed to show up. And I was just talking to him, and he's, you know, he's someone who used to be in the music a lot and took a break to become an adult. And now he's jumping back into it, but I want to know what his struggle is with that because everybody does music now. It doesn't really take much.
Now, was Thumbtack a producer, rapper, or what was his
He's a rapper.
His claim to fame? Rapper?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
We played some of his music in the beginning.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but you know, sometimes some guys are like they'll rap, but they like to produce beats.
Right. No,
and some guys will rap and are DJs, but they'll dabble in rapping. So I'm just kind of figuring out what is his main forte? What does he like to do?
His main forte is rapping. And before COVID, we were going to a lot of rap shows, and going to karaoke and all kinds of things. And so COVID really shut a lot of things down in San Diego on the music scene. But I want to know, like, I figure it's pretty hard to be an artist, a music artist in San Diego, because I think people are always comparing you to Los Angeles. And if you not, they're two different scenes. Like some of them like to sound like they from LA, but you know they're not.
So I'm from of course Northern California. How would you equate San Diego to LA in a Northern California type way? What would that be similar to down this way, you think?
LA will be similar to Frisco.
Mm-hmm.
And then San Diego will be like Vallejo.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Two different, it's still the Bay, right? But two different types of music. I've always felt like artists from San Francisco are, they just got a different style than artists from Oakland or Vallejo. And that's kind of how it is with San Diego and Los Angeles. Like, I feel like Los Angeles is the Bay and San Diego is, Oakland and Vallejo. They don't get as much shine because they're not from the big city, but it is what it is. Do you guys play San Diego music in the Bay?
No.
I've never asked you that before.
I think the first time I played it is what you've given me to play.
Wow.
Unless there's a rapper that I don't know about that was claiming from somewhere around here, but turned out to be from San Diego. But no, I've never heard of any rappers from San Diego.
And there's a lot. But I just feel like the different styles probably don't mix, but you do get some rappers out here that, they have a Bay Area kind of flow or, whatever, whatnot. And the majority of them are not from San Diego. They just live here. Now that I think about it. So, music is crazy. You really could get stuck in a pocket and not grow just because of where you're from. Like, if some people wouldn't know where you're from and you just make up music, you probably go way further. Like, there's a lot of artists, I don't know where they're from. I just like their music. But I think when you put that label on it, you limit yourself. And I mean, people like the label because you claim, rep your set, whatever. But you limit yourself as well.
True. I kind of liked it. I remember when I first used to hear like E40 and Too Short. I used to think that was kind of cool that they would rep an area that I knew about or were, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of at the time. I see what you're saying though. It does kind of like I mean, you're repping Vallejo and someone's from like Michigan is listening to you. They're gonna be like, Vallejo, what the heck is it? I see what you're saying in that, but I kind of like the fact of repping where you're from a little bit because it kind of, if you do blow up, and even if you don't, it kind of puts your name out there and where you're from.
Right.
So that's what I used to like about it. So when people hear E40, they know, hey, that's Vallejo, that's E40.
Right.
Too Short, hey, that's Oakland. Too
that's
Short.
Oakland, baby.
You hear San Quinn, that's Frisco.
Right. Right. I get it. I totally get it. But with the way that the music is working these days, you don't want to limit yourself to anything because they got somebody out here that's doing everything. And they still plays Lil Nas X song at work. And I'm just like, do y'all know what this video looks like, man? He twerking on the devil. Stop all this. It's nonsense. But he has his own niche and he does make reasonably good kind of music. It's not horrible, but
I will say this: the new rappers, their videos have gotten really good. So like you watch their videos, like even Lil Nas X, I'm like, dude, you should probably go into like horror movies or make one of them horror fantasy movies because they was like spooky. Like, man, this would be an actual good movie.
Right. The nigga came out with them long ass fingernails and shit. I was like, okay, who getting murdered? Haven't seen a good horror movie in a long time. But it just didn't sit right with me. I don't care. I get it. Everybody's like, well, he's just expressing himself and blah blah blah. But there's certain things I don't play around with. And the devil is one of them. It just doesn't sit right. And that's not even because I'm hella spiritual, because we all know I'm not. Well, there's just certain things you ain't supposed to be messing around with unless you're ready for everything that comes with it. But I also feel like that wasn't just his doing. That record label had something to do with that shit too. Like, they had to have watched that video before he released it and been like, yes, we need more of this. And I don't know.
It did stir up a lot of controversy. So hey, if it got him money from him doing it, of course they're gonna want him to keep pushing that agenda. So, you know, that's how it was when NWA back then, the whole gangster thing. I mean, everybody liked it. So hey, keep pushing it.
Right. And then they pushed it, and then crime went up. And then they dropped the crack in the neighborhoods to make sure crime stayed up. And now look at us. Got people in jail for one crack rock for the rest of their life. Or weed. And that's just legal now. So it's all a setup to me. Just got to be careful. I think we be thinking we winning, but we really don't be winning. We really don't be winning. And today I had my therapy session, and you know the first thing I brought up, right? Qualified immunity. And my therapist was like, yeah, you didn't know? And she broke it all the way down for me. And she was disgusted, her damn self. And I was like, I told her, I was like, I couldn't sleep last night. And I couldn't. I don't know if it was that, but I couldn't sleep at all last night.
So for us, the people who don't know, what exactly is qualified immunity?
Well, in layman's terms, qualified immunity is something that cops can use when they shoot and kill people unlawfully. So you can say that you were put in a position where you feared for your life, or you thought that they were going to harm someone else, or it was an accident. And they can throw that into why they did it. And as long as they cannot prove that you did it purposely, that's what I did research. As long as the prosecutors can't prove that you did it intentionally, that shit flies. Every time. Every time. And the only way they will be able to get you to look like you did it purposely is if your fellow officers were there. They said, yes, he meant to shoot him in the back. And he was not harming us, which will never happen.
Right. Wow. That's crazy. So that's like saying right now I could walk out my door and if there was a cop there and they told me to put my hands up and just shot me. They could literally say, well, I thought he was going to grab a gun, or I thought he was going to come towards me or do something to me. Wow. That's creepy.
They don't have to have a reason. And that's not just scary for me. That's scary for Black men. That's scary for anybody of color, because we can't do the same thing. We can't walk around and just kill people and say we were scared for our life. You know how often I walk around afraid for my life? That's like an everyday thing at a certain time in a certain place. Absolutely. But for them, it's whenever. What I don't understand is why police are not trained to just use their tasers first instead of shooting people. And why you gotta shoot people to kill people? If you shot me in my leg, I'm gonna stop doing whatever the fuck I was doing. Trust me.
Exactly. That's what I used to think. Most people gonna stop. You shoot them in the leg or something, they gonna stop. Most people gonna stop. But I don't understand that either. That's what I used to think too. Shoot them in the leg or shoot them in the arm or something. I don't know.
Shoot them anywhere but in the chest 5 times when she's a little girl. But they still do that type of shit too. I don't know. Like it's hard to just overlook all the things that happen to us every day and still want to be a productive citizen in this society, I guess. That's what they want us to be? You don't even treat us like humans. So how can I be a productive citizen? You treat me like an animal? I'm gonna run around like a wild ass banshee, like a fucking animal. Like, what's the point in following laws? I don't know. I be on some. One day I'm like, I love everybody. Let's peace and happiness and heal the world shit. And then the next day I'll be like, man, this shit is not fair. And I really don't think it is fair for us, but hopefully the times are changing and the tides are changing, because I think it's been a long time on one side. Oh, so someone asked me, like, okay, well, what does know better, do better mean? And I really, really don't know how to answer the question. Excuse me, but I'm going to try to answer it right now. Know better, do better is when you know better, you'll do better. Go through life, experience things, even if they're horrible. At least you learn a lesson from them, and you just do better the next time. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's a learning experience. There is no such thing as good or bad. It's, what is better for you. So I just be getting caught off guard with that question a lot. And I mean, I feel like I'm leading by example by that slogan. I guess it's a slogan. Is it a slogan?
Yeah, we can say that. We can call it a slogan.
Slogan, a catchphrase. I don't know what it is.
Could be both, actually. Catchphrase, slogan.
I hear it every day on TV. So somebody owed me some money. But yeah, I mean, it's my words I live by. That's what it is for me. Every time I write it, it's a reminder to me to know better, do better. You already done this dumb shit before. What happened last time? Know better. Don't do it again. That's the definition of insanity, right? Repeating the same actions, expecting a different result. I'm not insane. I'm crazy, but I'm not insane. But yeah, I mean, I think in the fact that I do hear it every day is kind of crazy. Cause I'm always like just watching TV, and then some random ass commercial comes on, like, well, if you know better, choose better. Like, what? Shut up. How about you know better and be quiet? But it's a reminder, so I'll flow with it. So did you see the eclipse?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh.
When did it happen? When did it happen?
Yesterday. And then we had a full blood moon last night. That moon was so bright. It was so bright. Like I was on my way home from work and it just stood out like brighter than the lights on the street.
How can you get a picture of it?
Because I got a broke ass phone. Why are you asking dumbass questions that you know the answer to?
You know what I'm gonna say, right?
Oh, when you know better, you do better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that part. Thanks, Ro. I'm gonna get a new phone. I have to because I realized that I got like 3 new cracks in it since I came back from my vacation, and I don't know where that happened. But pretty soon she's just gonna give out on me. Good old girl. She been loyal though. That's my bottom bitch. You know. Call me Fillmore Slim. That's my bottom right there. But yeah, I gotta get a new phone. I still be debating if I want to change my phone number though, because I might need to. But anyway, did I show you about these cards that I made? Can you see them? Probably can't see them because of lighting. That sucks.
No, you can see them. You just had them. You can see them if you brought it. Yeah, like move it over to right there. You can see it.
Okay.
Yep, you can see them.
Wow, that card was not supposed to be the first one, but this is my focus for the week. So I made these flashcards, right? And they have different spiritual words on them, keywords, stuff that make you reflect. And then on the back of the card, I wrote what I consider the definition of it to be. So every week on Monday, I shuffle the cards and I pull one. Sometimes I pull 2, it depends. But I pull it and I read the definition and I kind of reflect on what that means to me in my life right now. And I put that on my refrigerator. And every time I go in the kitchen, bam, there's my keyword. And here's my focus. Because I think sometimes we forget to worry about ourselves and take care of ourselves. And I think my trip, I was trying to expand myself way too far and wide to see a million fucking people. And it's kind of impossible. But my real friends understand that. So I'm not really mad. I'm not really upset about it.
Hey, what's going down, Kobayashi?
That's actually Richard. Let me change the name. I don't know why it does that.
My bad.
Richard, that's Thumbtack. I was like, who the hell is Tim Kobayashi? I thought you had invited somebody I didn't know, bro. I was like, okay, I see you, little baby.
I wouldn't do that to you without letting you know. Let me get in there.
What's going on, Richard?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Miss Treka?
Doing well, doing well. We played some of your music in the beginning of the show.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Where's my camera at? There we go.
There you are.
There I am.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the party.
What's happening?
What's going down, Rich?
Roselle, DJ Ro. He handles the music and everything else that I can't do. All I can do is log in and get on the video.
Hey, that's a start. That's where it begins.
Right. Gotta have that part. How have you been?
I've been doing all right. Just trying to get back into the swing of things, you know. Trying to get back into doing more music. Just went to a little, dress rehearsal of a new show coming out. I can't really say too much because it hasn't hit the press yet. It wasn't my show. It was just me having a chance to witness it was awesome. And I would implore you guys to check it out. It was at the O Globe Theater. It was a free event. There was some people you might know that's out there that's doing local hip hop music. And I was really impressed. So, you know, matter of fact, The show is called Word Up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna say.
Okay.
I can't.
I'm about to call you and press you for the name of the show. You know you can't tell me no half-ass shit and
No,
then
I'm
not
not
tell me
I'm not gonna give you no half-ass shit. I mean, the show's called Word Up, and it was featuring Rick Scales and Mickey Vale.
Okay.
So I
San
was
Diego.
like, yeah, a couple of local artists around here doing hip hop. But the show is gonna be like all types of just San Diego art, whether it's hip hop, whether it's people who do. I don't want to. I can't speak for the show.
Don't tell us too much. You got contractual
Thank
agreements. Don't do all that.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to get nobody sued.
Me
We'll
neither.
We'll find it. I'll
tell you
find
right now, it was an interesting thing, and I'm really happy to be able to have witnessed it. So check it out.
That's good. That's good. And I know, like, COVID killed our whole music scene in San Diego, but
It did and it didn't.
It's still coming. It's still coming.
And the only reason why I say it didn't is because, like, being on Instagram or Facebook and knowing some of the local artists, like I know of their music, they're promoting their stuff. They're becoming entrepreneurs on their own, which I think is a beautiful thing. You know, back in the days, people needed a record label to make millions of dollars.
Right.
Nowadays,
We're just talking about that.
Yeah, you your own boss.
Just
you know what I'm
talking
saying?
about that. You can do it by yourself. You don't need nobody.
Yeah. And it don't take too much, but a little bit of effort, you know. And I applaud these artists that are out here, whether you graffiti, DJ, rap. If you ride a bicycle on a skateboard, you know, people put out the YouTube. You got people eating celery,
right?
MR videos,
right?
Getting hundreds of thousands of views.
Look,
You know
I'm about to do. I was about to do OnlyFans for my feet when I get my manicure done on tomorrow.
Girl, I'm a footish man. Don't trip me. Don't trip me now. You gonna have me in that DM real quick?
I hate
Show the
feet.
pinky
Oh
toe.
my
Show the
God.
pinky toe.
And I hurt my pinky toe in Vegas. I don't even know how.
Oh, poor pinky
yes, that
toe.
one. That one. It feels like I got shot by Della Reese. Exactly.
It's looking like what's his name? Jim Brown on I'm Gonna Get You Sucker with the big toe.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, they shot me in the big toe.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Shot him in the bunion or whatever. That shit was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how you guys doing? How's y'all Thursdays going?
It's going. It's going. I mean, my Thursdays are pretty jam-packed when I have to do the show. So
Hey,
I
that's a
go
wonderful
therapy in the
Thursday.
morning, then I go to work, and then I rush home from work, and I come here and run on the computer.
Putting it down. The life of an artist.
Oh.
One of my favorite Devin the Dude songs. I don't know if we could say artist's name, but I'm gonna just. He has that one song with Snoop Dogg and Andre 3000. You know, it's a job, or what a job this is. You know, and if you're doing the art that you love, whatever it might be, you know, I'll spend 18 hours doing what I want to do and making the same money that I do working 8 hours. That's a blessing right there.
It's not work.
You shining your light.
It's not work at all. And I feel like eventually this is going to be my job. I'm not my job, but it's gonna be my duty. So
I would say this, and I'm not trying to, you know, take up too much of the limelight, but last year, the highest paid YouTuber was a 9-year-old boy who made like $27.8 million because he was opening presents and trying on new clothes. That boy ain't got a college degree and just made more than all
love
of me.
watching those videos. Those little kids love watching those videos, though. I don't understand it. I'll be around my nieces and nephews, and they just want to watch shit like that. I'm like, what do you get out of watching someone else open up a toy? You're not playing.
To be honest with you, it's the idea of, I wish I could be opening that gift. And they want to enjoy the experience of watching someone get that, ooh, look what I got, you know? And that's the whole realm being artistic. Like I said, we got ASMR videos where people are chewing celery for 45 minutes, and they just put a video out and they got 50,000 views in less than an hour.
Right. And I make podcasts with good content, and I can only get 33 views.
Hey, that 30, hey, see, the beauty of that though, it starts at 33 and then ends at 33,000, right? And then you be like, oh, I remember that show, right?
Yep.
He says it all the time. He says it all the time. I'm not in a rush to get a whole bunch of fans. I want people who need to see it to see it.
So steady runs the race.
I feel like anything that's meant for you, it won't pass you. So whoever's meant to see it will see it. It is kind of it is a job though. It's not just just having fun. I am having fun, but I actually like care about the things that are said or played on here, because I gotta come back and look at this 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying? My kids gonna find this shit 10 years from now. And
right.
I don't want to be on here on some dumb shit. And my kids like, Mom, you was hella dumb. Like, no.
No, that's when you say I was hella young. Not hella dumb, I was hella young.
Right. And not only that, but it's like I'm not gonna do dumb shit just for like, I don't understand how people make so much money off of pulling pranks on each other on YouTube. Like that shit is crazy to me. And the fact that people actually follow up with the shit and keep up with it is kind of like, well, what are y'all ain't got nothing better to do with your life? Like, what are you doing with yourself? You're not even doing nothing with yourself.
I might be showing my age a little bit. When I think of Beavis and Butthead, right? We're going back to the mid-90s.
We all know about Beavis and Butthead. Right? You showing your age. We all the same age.
I'm talking about maybe our viewers don't know. You never know who's watching. They might be a little bit too young, you know what I'm saying? But when I think of Beavis and Butthead doing stupid shit, and then you add Jackass, you know what I'm saying?
We just have
this conversation. If you know that if I go and do some I'm going to jump off a roof and land on my face, I'm going to get 5,000 views, you know what I'm saying? People is willing to jump off and knock their front teeth out.
Yeah,
because they know
I think that's the two sides of it. It's like, okay, you got people who are willing to jump off a cliff and damn near break their damn neck to get the views, but you got the motherfuckers that viewing too.
Right, which makes them want to do what?
Go out, jump off a cliff and go break their goddamn neck to get some money. Dumb as shit.
Who did the cinnamon challenge in this group?
Not me.
See how no hands rose? See, we have that caliber of age to know we ain't shoving a whole bunch of cinnamon in our body. Like, what the hell? So
I don't even eat cinnamon like that.
Huh?
I don't even eat cinnamon like that. I only got cinnamon in my cabinet for some yams for Thanksgiving. That's all.
Hey, what it's supposed to be for?
Not just eating a teaspoon of it. What the fuck? Like, I just don't get it. Like, everybody, I think so many people are looking for ways to get attention and get followers, and you can't make friends naturally, my nigga. Like, make a friend like organically. The people can like your shit all they want to like, but they don't like you.
Right.
You're like not really gaining no friends.
Times
and
have changed.
It's the cloud.
I was in a group once, and man, there was a kid that they were a kid to me. They was like 20s. They told me, they straight said that they make friends off the internet. They don't really meet people in person no more. So that's the new way of making friends.
I have friends that are only like friends on Facebook or stuff like that. But I don't trust them with no personal information. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't my friends. They're Facebook friends. They're associates.
It's called
everybody uses that word too loosely. Everybody is not your friend. I don't give a fuck how many pictures or videos of yours or posts they like. Your friends don't need to see you doing no extra shit. They know what you're doing. And your friends gonna call your ass out when they see you doing some foul shit. So I don't have a lot of friends. I have a lot of associates.
It's that circle of friendship, right?
Real
The close
tight.
one
Mine's
is
is
right
like
there,
a
and then
period. Mine's is
right.
a period. It's not even a circle no more. It's so tight. It's a period.
But then that tells you how big your circle of associates is, right?
Oh, it's too big.
But then outside of that is the people that you don't want them to know nothing about. You don't get about them.
And
You know?
then and they still want to get in that circle somehow, some way. And that's the thing too. Like,
I would say not to get biblical on it, but if you think of any like great prophet, before they went out into the world to preach, a lot of them had to go through a time of understanding who they were. You know, you can't go out there and preach a message that is a falsehood of yourself. That'd be wrong. So a lot of these prophets that you heard of old days had to go sit under a bodhi tree, had to go walk in the wilderness for 40 days.
Right.
You know, had to go sit under a mountain, in a cave, right? So we as entrepreneurs have to find where our mission is, but have righteousness and just behind what we do, or our fruit will fall unwanted, you know.
It'll be forbidden fruit.
Right.
And I used to always ask God, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through this? Why do I struggle through this? Why is this person dying on me? Why is this person dying on me? But you know what? Like you just said, if you don't go through that, you can't teach nobody else how to make it through it. And most prophets, and I don't call myself a prophet, but I do know I have a responsibility to educate other people. And I can't educate nobody else if I never went through it myself. That's like somebody telling me how to do some shit and they ain't never done it before. How you gonna tell me how to do it and you ain't never done it?
Right. Hey, Treka, Raymond is in the house.
Ray.
Hello, everyone.
What's happening?
Ray. No, we can't see you. Can you see me?
What's going on?
Am I clear to you? Pitch me rolling. No, we can't see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We see you now.
What's going on, y'all?
Ray?
What's happening?
Hey, Ray.
I'm sorry, man. You know what? I took a nap.
Look, Roselle, what I tell you he was doing? What I tell you he was doing? I told Roselle about 45 minutes ago. I said he probably sleep.
I'm so sorry, y'all. That rain.
So apologize.
He is okay, Ray. This is Rich.
What's happening, Ray?
How's it going, Rich? How's it going, man?
I'm all right. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fine, man.
Yeah.
We all in Cali. You the one in Chicago.
Oh, it's late. It's 11.
It's hours late over there. It's already late for us over here. So yeah, once my work is back to normal, it'll be earlier.
For who? It ain't late for me.
It ain't late for us, but I'm just saying it's late for him because he's 2 hours ahead of us. How you been, Ray? You staying safe out there?
Yeah, everything good. Just another day. It's cold. It's cold out here. It's like it's like 51 something. It's like cold rain.
I'm my booty shorts today, and I ain't even got no booty.
Man, this Chicago weather, man, it's something else.
Have the riots and stuff calmed down?
Are they riots or protests? Let's make sure we're saying the word right, because you know how they try to use that word against us.
They're rioting and
they
protesting.
are? Okay, good. I want to make sure which one.
Well, it's over, but the pandemic, how they trying to make it, it's not really over because I had to go grocery shopping yesterday. Everyone shit in the stores, man.
They took all the shit.
Nothing I needed, man. I was so mad yesterday, man.
You know why? Because
I only got what I could get. I mean, could afford. I mean, like, that I didn't need, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get it anyway. I'm like, man, y'all talking about the pandemic over. And, you know, they opening back up stuff. You know, they got no cashiers, people are cussing. I'm like, man, they lied to us, man. This is some bullshit. You know how the older folks are. You know, they ass can't read, so they don't know how to do the self checkout shit. They mad as hell. What did I press? I think they took my money. I think this thing that took my money. I'm like, oh shit. I'm up there helping them. I'm like, man, I don't even work here, man. I'm mad as hell.
Let me read this up for you, sir, because you taking hella long.
Right, I'm helping them. They're like, he know what he doing. He know what he doing. I'm like, yeah, I ain't even come. I'm trying to get up out of there. I'm like, I'm up here helping these people. I'm mad as hell. I'm like, man, this is a hot mess.
Okay, so a little background for our viewers.
They should give you a job. With a slight paycheck.
Raymond, what would you label yourself as? Because you're artiste to me, but he has his own action figure. So
oh, nice. That's tight.
I'm just a comic book artist, man. I just love the create comic books.
You're not just a comic book artist.
Man, I'm just a comic book artist. I mean, I don't let things like that like go to my head and nothing. So I'm like, I just love creating comics and just a comic artist, man. I just love drawing and telling stories.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
I'm a fan of comic books.
Richard does music, so just so y'all got
that's what I'm talking about.
But I'm a fan of comic books. I mean,
and he loves comic books.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I love music, so we're in the same boat.
Yeah, and it's kind of odd because we don't really ever get to hear of brothers who's out there in the comic world. You know what I'm saying? They think it's like nonchalance of rich white kids, and
they think only white people
black artists out, right?
Well, you know what that is true, but now it has changed. It has changed thanks to the Black Panther movie. Shout out, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, man, because that Black Panther movie really opened up doors for a lot of black creators. It opened up a lot of doors for black heroes because they kept screaming, they kept saying black superheroes don't sell. We don't sell, nobody don't buy black superheroes. But when that Black Panther came out, they did all them numbers like that.
Killed the game. Game.
Right. Yeah. You seen every white publisher grabbing towards a black hero. Mm-hmm. Everybody was trying to get a Black Panther on a publishing company because they seen them numbers now. Mm-hmm. And now it switched. Now you see them when they're trying to do a black Superman. They're trying to do all these characters now. Color. Because first they said what color won't sell.
Black Superman before. That was the Steel was his name.
It was Steel, but see they had it was Steel, but it's like alternative universe. In DC always had like this alternative universes. So they had a black Superman. It was like I can't, it gets deep. His name was Zor-El. I can't think of his name right now. They gave different names though, but one he was a president. He was president, but he was Black Superman. He was Superman, but his identity he was a president. The other one was I think he from Krypton, and he was Superman also from another alternative universe, and he's black. So I don't know which one they're trying to tell, but it's gonna be between two of those. For the alternative universes that they had, like these alternative universes. So that's how that goes. But Black Panther.
I think they think that black people ain't on comics like that. My brother used to collect comic books. So
now they know. It's just that the simple fact the thing is that they just figured that it wasn't that big a deal. Like we wasn't that big a deal like that. Like selling as characters. They give us like these. They give you the Luke Cages. They give you all these characters that wasn't created by a black person. You see what I'm saying? They created by white dudes. Like
so we wasn't relating.
Right. It was like, how can a white dude tell a story about, your culture? And you were black creator, you couldn't, they weren't allowed that. They like these white dudes come up with all these characters, black. And they're right about you, because come on, let's be honest. A black dude would not be saying "Sweet Christmas." That was written by that was a white dude that put that shit in there. It wasn't a black dude that said that. So
quick question, Raymond. Just out of curiosity, sir. Do you remember? I think they're called Milestone Comics. It was like a branch off of DC.
Yeah, Milestone. Milestone came from DC. Actually, they relaunched the company. They came back out this week. So they relaunched back out.
I was trying to support that when that came out, and they
coming back out with a new Milestone. They did good. They did real good. With Dwayne McDuffie died. It's just like when they came out, it opened up doors, but wasn't that big. It was big, but it wasn't as it just it was like a hit and miss.
Right.
I just gave them props that they was under a DC label, and they was like mostly all colored artists talking about like heroes from the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they had the gangs, the Blood Syndicate.
The Blood Syndicate.
Yeah.
Static or was it Shock?
Rich, I've been telling Raymond, like, when he put his next action figure out, the accessory need to be a pit bull. Like, you need to put like a pit bull.
Pit bull.
As a character?
And like, I think it'd be dope.
Wait, you said make a pit bull or what?
He just like if he make a hood ass superhero, just his accessory be a pit bull.
Oh, my other friends, shout out to Stanley Weaver and them. He got a character out and he got a pit bull as just a kind of characters.
What the fuck, Rick? You let them take our idea?
Well, no, that's not been out. That book been out. They been out. It's like a cyborg pit bull.
There's no original idea, just who comes out with it first.
Yeah. They good peoples though. They good people.
We gonna make ours a Rottweiler. Then. That's what we gonna do.
Yeah, you got cyborg pit bull. It's a pretty cool idea though.
What's that pit bull? We got a Rottweiler. They ain't got it. That's what we gonna do. Right?
Shit, the sequel could be a robotic Chihuahua. You know what I'm saying?
He from San Diego.
You can talk about all type of in the comic books, you can do anything you want. I mean, it's like it's a free game. You just gotta, make sure it's something. All stories have been told. There's nothing have not been told. It's just that you gotta be original idea, your way, and how the story go. Everything been told. I mean, when I say everything been told. It's all about how you tell your story about it.
Right.
How you switch it up. So.
No, I definitely agree with that. I think that's what makes the story so good is the way that you tell it.
Yeah.
Anybody can tell you the story of a Christmas, but it's the way I tell you that's
right. There's gotta be something you gotta come up with.
Got down the chimney, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference. It's a difference. I definitely feel like that.
I have another question for Raymond, if you don't mind my asking, sir.
No, you know
what?
Richard,
have you ever worked with?
Wait a minute, Richard. This is how this show works. Okay.
Go ahead.
Ask whatever the fuck you want to ask. Don't ask for permission though, and never say I'm sorry. You're not sorry. Ain't none of us sorry.
No, we all great. Not.
Okay, go ahead.
So. I mean, being and again, I'm growing up from my old school age. Hip hop and comic books seem to be a good mix. Like, have you ever worked with an artist? Like, someone said, "Could you do a comic book version of a hip hop artist?"
Have I worked with one like that? No. What I used to do was I used to make a lot of, like when I was getting into this stuff, I was doing CD covers.
Nice.
Hip hop artists. So I mean, I would draw them. They give me free grade and do what I want.
The cartoon type shit on they album.
Yeah, they'd be like they wanted some like hip hop type of character. I was doing that. Like I said, it was fun doing it. They'd come to me with it. I just, that's some of that stuff I used to do back then when I was just, like get into like our whole art thing. Yeah. So, it was fun. It was an experience because, I had to draw a different type of way on smaller sheet of, smaller paper and all that, but it was still a free game to do what I wanted.
Right.
Okay, so you gonna do my album cover then?
See, that's where it's going.
Yeah, we'll see how that go because I haven't did it in a long time. Real talk, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I might be a little rusty. I don't know. I just be drawing books now. Been a while for that, baby. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna say it. Yeah, I do it for you.
I ain't even started on the album yet. It probably ain't gonna get started until like 2000.
No, but on the whole thing, when you learn things as you go, when you start getting get into a certain business, you gotta start from somewhere. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I used to draw all type of stuff for people back then. My younger years do it, but like the older you get now, you focus on one thing. But I'm fast though because I got a lot of books I got out. I did a lot of stuff since the pandemic. It's crazy. I had to sit back and say, man, I've been in this house all damn day, man.
Right. Okay. So I got a question for y'all. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Was 2020 good or bad in your opinion for you?
Oh man, that's crazy because we had this conversation before. Me and a friend was talking, and I was like, man, to feel bad. I know people lost their jobs and. I feel for the people, man, but to me,
aside from all the outside shit,
I know, I'm just saying, for me, man, it been good, it been a blessing. I ain't gonna I'm talking about, man, I ain't heard a day in my life. I'm being honest, and I'm like, man, this is good. But besides all that, man, because look, it's a good and bad curse because the good thing was, you was able to make money. I was able to make money, didn't have to break my neck that much. Money coming in good. Right. Only thing about it was just, food wise, because it's like you always have to go to the store and buy all these crazy people.
That was fighting over toilet paper. Like now,
yeah, but sometimes I use the Instacart people, and that was a good thing. But I feel sorry for them because I am sending another body out to get my stuff. I feel so bad for them, but I always took them so good, so they had no problem with it. But I'm just a forgiving person, man. I'm like, man, I feel guilty, man. I got this old lady asked my mama out here getting my stuff.
Yeah,
buying my dishwashing liquid and toilet paper and shit.
Yeah.
And she going up 4 flights of stairs.
She chose that.
I'm in a house, but I got like this big ass sign. I don't got a dog no more, but I still keep it though. And it's like, beware a dog. Be scared. Is your dog out? Your food is here.
People of color don't like dogs too much when they barking.
Right.
No.
It's a give and take curse though, man. This pandemic has woken a lot of people up, but I've been, like I said, my job consists of staying in the house anyway. So, it didn't affect me really. It just affected me a little, what I'm saying? But I really wasn't like the type of person like to go out any other way. I go out when I want to, but I was never that type of person to go.
Me. I was already social distancing. What you
right. You get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like me because I always stay in the house anyway, but I enjoy staying in the house. I don't really like to be around people like that. No way. I'm the type of person. When I shop, I'm ready to go. Everybody knows about me. They be like, I can't deal with you. You be ready to go. But I don't want to be around people all day long.
I came here for one shirt. One shirt only. I'm out here.
Right, yeah. I know what I'm finna get and I'm gone. I don't like being around people like that. You know, I gotta really gotta be in the mood, but I just can't stay because I guess I've been working retail for all my life. I just got sick of it. You know, you work at retail for life, you get sick of that stuff. You don't want to be around nobody.
Look, I tell people I'm the most social, non-social motherfucker you will ever meet because I don't like people. But
I love talking to people. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm talking to you right now. I love it, but I can't be around that long. I get irritated. I can't be around. I just can't do it, man.
Right. So, Richard, what about you? How was your what did 2020 do for you?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to walk the line. It was good in a way that a lot of people became a little bit more self-motivated into searching for their dreams, working for goals that could be more towards entrepreneurship.
That's the only reason
but
podcast is here right now.
But it would not have happened unless people had that time away from that 9 to 5 to do it.
Yeah.
You know, when your brain ain't have to be locked into the system and you could think for yourself, you ain't being fed some bullshit, you could actually concentrate and say, okay, I know what I want to do in my life. And that 9 to 5 shit ain't working for me. So I like to break the chain.
That ain't it.
But I mean, unfortunately, while we wait to make our lottery ticket happen, you know, sometimes you still got to put on your yoke and walk the road.
You gotta work. You gotta work a little bit. But I really feel like my days are numbered. My days are definitely numbered.
At that job, so you could do your own thing.
Yeah. And I love my job. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I have a very good job, but it's a job.
There's nothing wrong with having a good job. I think the thing is it woke people up there and have them know like, hey, shit like this can happen. You can lose your job. You know? I think like this happen now. I think it really woke people up now. Like, hey, you better have that side hustle ready because you know, and some shit break out like this.
I'm lucky enough that my job, like, it never ended when COVID hit. I was still working the entire time. So I didn't get to experience what everybody else been experiencing about just being at their house every fucking day for a month.
I've been working all the time, so I haven't stopped either.
So
I've been fortunate to do that. But what I would say is that
it's a blessing. It's a blessing.
Yeah, very much so. I'm very thankful for that. But what I'm saying is that one of the things in the good sense of the pandemic is that like you're saying, Treka, when you realize the potential that you have, that you don't
without that
damn job, you know what I'm saying? You break the chain of the master. You become your own master. You're your own boss.
It's so hard for me to wake up. It's so hard for me to wake up and go to work every morning and pretend to be happy that I'm going to work for someone else when I know my potential and I know that I can go out here and do things for myself. But I've been so afraid of not having a job because you get so programmed to think if you ain't got a job, you ain't doing it.
That's how they program us. That's how they, you know, when you work retail,
you're doing what you
love. 30 years in retail.
You're gonna get what you deserve.
Yeah, that's how they program. You know, that's how they get you. They you get fired and you panicking and find another job, and you just be panicking and all this stuff. That's how they hire you. And by long, God gave you a gift. You make good Kool-Aid. You know
Kool-Aid right now. Some mason jars and be winning.
Right, I'm not saying everybody got a gift to do something. And people, some discovered it in the pandemic, some still have it. But there was a lot of entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneur Negroes.
You seen it. You seen it. You seen it. Everybody's making sandwiches, all types of stuff.
Right. I'm like, oh, you got other things to do than be a secretary, huh?
Yeah, people was out here wilding. I was glad to see it.
I mean, I think the biggest thing that COVID did do, like you said, is it showed people like, hey, you maybe just 1 or 2 paychecks away from being broke as fuck. What you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do with yourself? You got other gifts. Your gift wasn't to work all of your life. God didn't put you here to do that.
Can I speak on that real quick? I'm gonna say two things on that. Number one of the old passages that you might have heard in a hymn, if you ever went to church. Not that I'm making it a religious thing, but that one song, "This Little Light of Mine," I'm gonna let it shine. If you've been given a gift, as it says in the Bible, you don't put that light under a bushel, right? You got to let it shine.
That's true.
Because that's what you are meant to do. You are walking in the light that you are meant to walk into. So sometimes you have to die in society to become the light that you are.
Called ego death. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. You might have to shed all that weight of what society is expecting you to be yourself. And to kind of speak on Raymond being a comic book character, I'm an English major. We always learned about the hero's journey. And one of the things that every hero in any story had to cross a threshold.
Yeah.
But you have to be willing to cross the threshold. We got these gifts that we might be like, oh, I don't want to put out my art because they're going to judge me. Oh, I don't want to act like the smartest person in the class because they're going to shun me.
Are you talking about me right now, Richard?
No.
Yeah, I know. I felt that heat coming off that seat.
If you're an artist, you feel that way. That's why you have to like peel that shit off. Like if you think about The Wiz, I like to go back to old school black musicals. You know, in the scene where "Can you feel it? Brand new day." They started unzipping those masks, those slave masks. They started taking off them sheets that they didn't have to wear no more.
It was all symbolic. It was all symbolic.
Free, and you your own boss. So whether you chewing celery, making $50,000 a year, you opening Christmas presents like that little 9-year-old boy making $27.8 million.
Look, if I start opening Christmas presents this year, will y'all watch my video?
I'd watch it to see if you're gonna pull out any of that stuff you said you want to get.
What did I say I wanted to get?
I don't know. You tell me what you want to get.
I don't expect
So
shit from Christmas. I don't be behaving. So
Mr.
I don't get
Hayes,
nothing.
It's your world.
But I will go out and buy my own presents and wrap them and open them on TV just to get 2.5 million.
Hey, I buy my own presents.
It's so simple, but I mean that's how simple it is. Like I think people tend to make life so much more difficult than it really is. Like what you should do is of course, we've been programmed to work for someone else. Mm-hmm. But once you realize that you got a gift that ain't gonna go away, it's hard for you to forget. And it's hard for you to be just accepting that I'm gonna sit here and not use my fucking gift.
Yeah.
So
it's like if you don't want to sit on, like I tell people, if you have a talent, don't sit on it and waste it working a 9 to 5. It's not wrong working a 9 to 5. I worked 30 years I wasted in retail hell. I worked them all. And my talent was always there with me. And I'd be in the break room drawing that. What you doing working here? They always tell me that. What you doing working here? Well, shit, I gotta get a job. I gotta pay bills and shit. See, people think because you got a talent, they think right away you're supposed to be rich. And it don't work like that. They don't understand that you gotta do a lot of grinding and you gotta work, you gotta do a lot of, things don't happen like overnight. And this is why people don't understand about your profession. So they might think they know, but they think they know because they just think you're supposed to be rich automatically. That's how they think.
Why aren't you rich?
Right. Wait, what you doing? Every job I had was, boy, what you doing working here? And it was like, I got bill. I need a car. I got a car note.
I need to eat to live.
Automatically, you're supposed to be rich.
I must say though, I think the reason why people do that is if a person doesn't have a talent, right? Like they can't sing, they can't draw. When they see someone that they know shining with that gift, they are somehow expecting the world to give it to you. Like you got skills, you know, and so it almost becomes that brainwashing idea that if you have a talent, you're supposed to be able to shine.
Right. And
Not
not only
realizing
that, but they hold you to that shit. Like, well, why ain't you shining? Like,
Right.
why ain't you shining, bitch? How
That's
about
what I'm
that?
saying. Exactly. That's what they don't. But that's what I'm saying. They look at your talent as being something that they don't have, and they want to see more of it. And so they kind of force that upon you. That's why a lot of people who are actually talented might not take that step to become talented.
Because
They
you
don't want that
that
pressure. You know.
I tell people all the time, I've had a fear of success. I don't have a fear of failure because I know whatever I want to do, I'm gonna do it. Right. But the flip side of that is the fear of success is, okay, this is all that's going to come with it. The responsibility, the not being able to live your life privately, the always having to please other people and before you please yourself. That's the part that I'm afraid of. Yeah. Like, I'll take all the money. Give me all the money. I just don't want to pay. I want to walk around in disguise. Like, I'll dress up as a man every day and go to the grocery store just so people won't recognize me. But I already have that attitude right now, and I'm broke. So
here's the thing. I like to come full circle in my conversations. Going back to when we were talking about those profits, right? Again, when a profit, those major profits, each one of them had to go out into some type of self-awareness before they had that journey. You know what I'm saying? So we might be building what our temple is so that way you hit the streets and hit the masses, you could deflect stupid, whack-ass criticism.
Right.
It don't affect you as much because you know what your message is. You ain't gonna allow someone with a Karen phone out trying to disrupt you.
No.
Pass that shit by. You know?
No.
So,
and I kind of feel like I'm already building up that right now. Like, there's a lot of people who didn't think I would ever do a podcast. And there's a lot of
you proving them wrong right now. Feel like this. Yo. Yeah, right?
Yeah, you know, you gotta, you know, when you're doing something, you gotta jump for it, man. You gotta go for it.
The fucking building doing a podcast.
Yep.
So it's like, fuck it. Like, you can't be worried about what everybody else think. And that was my biggest hiccup, is I was worried about what everybody else was gonna say or think about what I wanted to talk about and what I want to do. But it's mine. It has nothing to do with you. And what you think about me is none of my concern. So
be a boss.
Be a boss. We was all born bosses. We all born gods. So why aren't we bosses?
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. They make you think you can't be a boss unless you are the CEO of some big ass corporation or some shit. No, you could be a boss doing other shit too.
Well, you got some people who just want to work for a company, you know. You know, some people just don't have that mentality. Some do, some don't. You know,
you're right.
Everybody's not gonna be a boss. It's just reality. You know, some they don't like. They don't want to. You know, you run to a lot of those too. They're like, oh nah, I love my job. You know, I don't. You know, I don't knock it. I don't knock. I'm just me. I'm just a rebel though. Because I worked my idea. You know, like I said, I worked my 30 years. And I just had enough of it. I just got tired of it, you know, and that's why I made my leap into doing it full time. And here I'm out. You know, was it risky? Yeah, it was risky. It was really risky, man, because I didn't know where I was going to come. I was like, man, I might have to go back out here and get another job, man.
Right.
You know, I was being real with myself, you know, and I was like, man, if this don't work,
I'll be back in that force.
Go back and get this other job, you know. And the good thing about me was I never left a job on bad terms. Everybody loved me. I mean, I get along with everybody. So they always tell me, well, you know, you always come back in the next couple of years. We'll hire you back. You know, they always tell me that. So I was always good ground. You know, it's just that I got tired of it. I got sick of it. I just got sick of dealing with certain customers. I got sick of being told what time to come back, doing break. And I just got sick of all those type of crazy rules. I got sick of it. And I got sick of begging. Right, you know, like my grandma said, when you sick and tired, You get sick and tired.
You get tired.
You know, I just got tired of it. I got tired of begging for Saturdays off, and I couldn't get them off. You being told no, you couldn't get a weekend off. You put your time in to get those days off, and they screw you over on purpose because they really don't want you to have those days off. It was just a whole bunch of stuff that was building up with me. I just got sick of it. I said, only way this is gonna work, man. You got to put in the work. So I put in the work. I come home and I was putting in the work. And like I said, God blessed me. I was able to go to California, sell out of shows, did a lot of networking, start doing these crowdfunders and stuff, and everything just started going so fast for me. That I was like, okay, I'm on to something here, you know. And it just everything started blowing up for me. Then I just.
But you know what though, Ray? That's how it's supposed to. That's how it goes. Like when you fall into your lane, everything's gonna move for you.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us hold ourselves back by thinking, "Oh, I gotta work these hours to make my life."
Yeah, it was fair. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was fair because like I said, I didn't know what I didn't know what I was gonna do. I don't have no kids or nothing. You know, if I had a kid, it'd be a totally different story.
Right.
But I don't have no kids. I had no responsibility but myself. You know, but it was just like a fear of doing this because anything could happen. I could have been homeless.
Right.
Everything could do. All this stuff could have been wrong, man. But
you know what? That's our advantage. That's our advantage. It's like we ain't got no kids, so I can risk.
See what I'm saying? Right. I always put that in because I want nobody just thinking, oh, if you can do it, I can do it. I'm quite sure you got some kids. I have to make. I always let people know, hey, I ain't got no kids. So I'm just letting you know this way. I only have to get away with this shit.
I use my job to fund my
dreams. To get a job.
I tell people all the time. I go to work to fund my dreams. That's how I motivate myself. And until I can quit that job, it's still gonna be funding my dreams. So I won't have to look for an outside source for that. But I do need to jump. I need to take that leap like you did. Because that's the only way you find out, sink or swim. And I've been thinking about this a lot lately. And I'm like, okay, I think this is my last year working for somebody else. And I'm just going to have to jump off the cliff and just do it. And I think I'll be okay. I'll be fine. I'll figure it out.
But I got fired Friday style. That's what I was doing.
I got fired from every fucking job I have. I got fired from, except for the last one that I just abandoned.
Right, but did you get fired Friday style?
Well, I got fired from Red Lobster Friday style. I got fired on my day off.
Yeah, I got. I was sick. I was sick, and I was with one of the managers, and she hit me up on Facebook.
And I came back and got my job back, and then I quit. So I was like, y'all ain't gonna fire me. I'm gonna quit. So I fought for my job, and then I got it back. And then a couple months after, I was like, fuck y'all, I'm out of here. But I got fired on my day off. I didn't steal no boxes, but lobster tails.
Well, I was sick, and they fired me because when you work for Waltons, I call them the Waltons. Because they own Sam, and they policies are real nasty, y'all. I'm talking about if you get sick, you might as well kiss that job goodbye because they don't take doctor statements. Their policies are suck. I mean, policy of you getting sick is horrible. Their policy is really horrible. But they fired me because I was sick, and it took a manager to hit me up. And Facebook and say, hey, I'm gonna let you know they fired you. I'm like, damn, I didn't come back to work here with the doctor statement. He's like, yeah, your check. And so I looked at the bank, my check was already in there and everything. They knew they was like, well, you could afford for your job. I was like, I don't want to fight for no fucking. I mean, I just got tired. I didn't want to fight for it no more. I was like, I don't want to fight for shit. Just get my stuff. And I deal with it, and that's when everything just opened up doors after that. But that's why I tell everybody that, and it's the truth. I said, I'll make a book about it because I keep a lot of stuff on my jobs about stuff I dealt with. Like I worked Toys R Us, had to deal with a midget lady that didn't like me. She was a manager. I mean, I got so much stories until I can't wait to release this little book. It's going to be funny. You know, you got an evil midget that hates you, man. Like, how can you hate me? A midget. She hated my guts. And then I could know this lady hated me because when I used to make my little books, my comic books, I pass them out. She was like, "No, thank you." She hated my guts. The lady hated my guts. It's like I could be like chilling on the floor. You can't see her coming because she's little. A little mean midget. And man, that little bitch used to come behind me. I'm looking busted and red. Like, damn, where you come from? Why you doing still around? I'm like, ain't shit happening.
Where your little ass came from?
Couldn't stand that little bitch, man. I made sure I put it in my book. I was like, I'm gonna get your little ass. I'm gonna make sure I put you in my book. Yeah, my jobs, man. I had some crazy jobs, man. They're fun, but you know, you always get those. You know, you got to tell about them. I can't wait to tell them.
Yes, yes. Good stories. I mean, people don't know. It takes certain kind of people to work in customer service, man, because people are shitty. So
working with the public is shitty.
Yes.
Working with the public is you gotta have a thick skin to deal with. See, I think that's why I learned. Like I said, I love talking to people. I met a lot of great people when I was working in the workforce. I really did. There's some real sweet people out there. Some very great people, but working with the public is shitty. I don't care if it's restaurant or hospitality. It's just working with. I'm talking about. I worked with some I dealt with some crazy shit in my life. As a cashier, I mean, I got sexually harassed by old ladies.
You know, looking all thick. You should have been out there looking all thick and shit.
You know,
that's your fault.
You got some. Oh, these old ladies are wow, man. I mean, like I dealt with sexual. I mean, you sexual harassing me, right, lady? It's like somebody's mama up here telling me, "Boy, you a little thick little thing. You don't know." I would do.
I told you. You should have been looking
serious right now.
I told you.
You out of control, lady. Like. Man, I'm like, I'm getting sexually harassed here. I'm like,
bringing up my shit looking thick. So
like, I mean, how these women, them older ladies, they not goody two shoes. Them ladies are some freaks.
And I want all the witness that I'm saying this right now.
What's that? What you say?
That's what
you say?
That's when you throw out your lures. You know, you're at the cash register, and some 70-year-old woman pulls up on you. Ooh, you got that thick, don't you? I said, yeah, I got that thick. You got that, right?
So done with you.
Your teeth come out. Your teeth come out. And she was like, "What? You know what I mean, girl?"
She was a regular. She was in my line on a regular. I was like, "Oh my God, here she is, man."
No,
man,
I'm happy those old women harass y'all because
that's all type of shit to me. I'm like, "Steady ready to rape me."
She was like, "Baby, I'll take my teeth out for you."
Oh my God, Richard.
Really?
Really? Tell her keep them teeth in her mouth where they supposed to be.
No, they're gonna offer to take them out.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah. Dude, they be on that. I mean, I did some wild shit in my life. I'm like, and every day I go home, I write all this shit down and I put it in my little sketchbook diary. And I was like, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of stories about all this because it was really happening to me.
This is crazy. I mean, I kind of knew old women was on it like that, but I didn't know they was on it like that.
Yeah, they really they like to swing waffle irons from their pancakes.
You better stop.
They put some waffle irons, shaking their shimmy.
I feel much better now because I'm gonna be an old dirty woman. I'm just be, hey, hey, red jacket. I know you hear me. Let me get up.
I'm not gonna be a dirty old man. I'm gonna be a sexy senior citizen.
Okay, make it fancy.
I'm gonna be a laid back senior citizen. One of them cool Cassian citizens, you know.
I'm gonna be
a good like
I'm gonna be the one that pimps out my my 4-wheel roller. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my cane, put some spitters on my wheelchair rack.
Crazy shit because I can. What you gonna do? I'm old. You gonna whoop my ass? No, you're not. I don't know.
Give me some sugar.
You're right. Come here, baby. Come here, baby.
Kiss mama on the neck.
Kiss
not
mama
the
on the
cheek,
cheek.
on the neck.
Yeah, I worked a lot of
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
I worked a lot of crazy shit, man. Christmas time was crazy. I mean, I worked it all. I worked the morning, you know. I'm like, man, I can't believe I'm working this shit. You know, coming home at 2:00 in the morning. Had a one manager locked us in. Told us, if this shit ain't clean, let nobody go home. Like, y'all can do this shit.
And you didn't even make the mess.
This is why I worked at Toys R Us. It was crazy, y'all. Oh, you can get away with this shit like employees in. They can't go home. Like,
That's why I don't know if I can ever go back to customer service again. Like, I like people, but I don't like them enough no more to do customer
I'll say
service.
this: the one thing that sucked about retail is inventory. Like
yeah,
inventory
everything
night.
stolen. And they know they be stealing shit. Then when they come to it, they be like, "Oh, we sure, y'all, no, you motherfuckers been stealing." So,
Y'all know y'all gonna miss 100 of those before we count it.
Yeah, stealing their ass off. The police be in there too. The security guard, all of them, you know, everybody be in cahoots. When the inventory come up, everybody looking crazy.
You're right. Don't nobody want to count shit. Mm-hmm.
Well, I used to do that shit. I hated it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I hated it. Because we was forced to do it. And at that time, me, my paychecks they weren't paying me enough to do that to me because I feel like they was getting away with free labor. It was all about how they was paying you and talking to you. And I didn't give a shit. I used to count that shit. I don't care how I was counting. I think I was miscounting shit. I didn't give a damn because I was like, you're not paying me enough for this shit. You're not paying me enough for this at all. I'm getting sometimes 2 weeks out of a check. If I'm lucky, sometimes be 1 week. You know how they pay you. They give you straps and how they doing it now. Oh, we can't hire no one. We can't find nobody to work for us and all this bullshit. Because you feed people scraps and how you talking to people. You know, nobody want to be around that shit.
When you were talking about the Waltons earlier,
after they've been out of work from dealing with that bullshit for a year, you think people is in a hurry to go run back to it?
Yeah, nobody want this shit.
Well, some of them are, and you when you brought up the Waltons, Raymond, you talking about Sam Walton, right?
Yeah.
Those guys.
The Walmart.
When you think about it, the Walmart people will go into a small community,
kill everybody,
all the land to where the small, mom and pop stores got to close, and then they become the conglomerate to where they have work. Who wants to work? You're gonna go to Walmart. When I went to Grambling, Louisiana, and I said, "What do y'all do out here for fun?" They said, "We go to Walmart." I'm from California. We don't go to Walmart for fun. We go to get cheap stuff, right?
Yeah.
So when you think about it, they force the small businesses out.
Yeah.
So now everyone gets hired to work minimum wage jobs, and you can't even, that's.
But it's it's because it's the only option you have is to work at Walmart.
That's what I was going with. And then, like you said, Raymond, you get sick one day, and then, oh well, you lost your job because we're gonna have someone else that needs a job.
Yeah, man, they are the worst. They are the worst, and they're the worst company. Okay, people are like, oh, they pay good, then they don't. Right now they are taking away cashiers and replacing people with self checkout. Now, here's the thing about that. You got a lot of senior citizens don't know how to work that shit. They don't know how to work that fucking shit. They can't
work their own cell phones. They got jitterbug.
Right. And some of these stores, they took those jobs away, and you got the people out of a job. And it's really sad. But then they get on here talking about how they hiring and all this other bull crap, and they know what they're doing. They still cutting certain jobs down and replacing with robots because they're trying to compete with Amazon. Mm-hmm. Amazon is like that,
Amazon
is down. They got these stores that you can go in, and everything is run up by computer now. Everything is just computer. And the thing is, what people got, this is what I tell people that they gotta you really gotta start waking up because you really just don't want to depend on these jobs like that because now they're replacing you. They replace you with these robots. I mean, I be trying to tell people this. I've been saying this for the longest is that they're gonna people are screaming they want $15 an hour, right? These workers, right? These Burger King workers and shit. If you go to certain Burger Kings now, like one in Chicago, they don't have cashiers no more. You doing everything by computer. And what they do, the workers in the back, they're making the food as whatever you paying by the computer screen. There's no more cashiers no more. Right. And man, if you see how people acting, some people don't know what the fuck they doing. What is this? You know, they confused and laughs way back here and shit.
Unfortunately, it's the powers that be in the conglomerate capitalistic world.
Yeah.
Realize that if you think about it, what really is currency? What is money?
Energy.
It's all just exactly energy. That's all it is. So really, there's no bank account value. It's enough energy to put into it, right? These bitcoins and shit like that. So if you got all this money to where you don't have to worry about shit, you could build robots to do your shit. And then you don't have to worry about paying nobody because your robots is making you money.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
You know? So all we can do is either you're a consumer or you become food for the fire. Basically.
Yeah.
So it's a crazy ass world.
Yeah, and they doing this. How it all starts is China. They like I said, they're always ahead of step of us. You know, they're already into the futuristic world. They already got the ID scanning faces, to scan your face as you walking across the street. They got all that shit going on in China right now. You know, like all that stuff is already happening. Chip, all that shit is already going on. And they're gonna bring it here. They're gonna bring it here next.
It's already happening here.
It's been here.
It's already happening here.
Already happening.
I have to scan and get my temperature checked in order to clock in at work.
Yeah.
But even with this, when you think about it, when you scan your phone and put one of those face emojis on it, right, to be like you, all that's on the cloud, the web, whatever, they already got your face. So you got people like what's his name, the comedian that was on Ken and Peele, Jordan Peele, right?
Jordan Peele, yeah.
He had Obama video, face recognition of Obama, and he was the one talking. It wasn't Obama, it was him, right? So if you've already scanned your face onto a phone and someone could get into your shit, they can take your face
and they can get into
whatever. If you want to do face recognition for your bank account, they got your face and boop, there you go. That's you. You know, there's no currency. All that shit is energy, like Treka said.
It's all energy. It's all made up. If we woke up tomorrow as a collective of Americans and said we don't want to give money a value anymore, it wouldn't have no value.
Right.
There would be a lot of chaos though, because the people who still wanted to be of value. I mean, the reason why the bartering system didn't work is because it might take me 10 minutes to build a wooden chair if I'm that good, right? An hour, 2 hours. It might take me a week to build a house, right? It might take me months to grow those crops in that field, right? So how do you weigh the amount to build a 4-bedroom house compared to the amount of field, how many cows you have to give up, how many, you know what I'm saying? Like the barter system is kind of hard to do like that. So they try to make a currency to make us feel like we're getting some type of income based upon whatever the current rate value is.
Right.
But technically, someone could go easily into my account and go
and take all your money.
All of a sudden, I don't have shit.
And now
no gold deposit, no silver deposit, no, I don't have none of that shit.
And if you know, they coming up with a lot of hidden fees though, these bank accounts now, like they got hidden fees.
Oh, dang! I have to hit my bank.
That's how they doing this. That's ridiculous, man. It's like it's so bullshit going on.
$12 due. That's my $12. I need
that back. Bullshit. It's just so much bullshit hidden down. It's just ridiculous. $4 hidden fee, all this ghost fees. It's crazy.
And they try to make it small so you don't really see it. So
yeah.
You know what I mean? But I be watching. I'm like, I need that $12 service fee back, homeboy. Like, y'all told me that was free. I need my money right
in
now.
Chicago, they tax you to death. They tax us to death. Everything is taxed in.
Could you imagine
everything?
Money. Could you imagine commercials for bank account or like new banks or like those prescription commercials?
Yes.
Like the side effects. Join Wells Fargo. Side effects may include $4 tax every time you do this. They might charge you.
Man, they tax the shit out of you.
Real fast. So you gotta like play it real slow. You know, like by taking this medication, you might suffer diarrhea, heartburn.
Then why am I gonna take this medication if I'm gonna have worse symptoms than the shit that y'all servicing me for?
Some people like I'm getting old, so I want my hair to grow. I'm gonna take this pill to make my hair grow, but at the same time,
and then I'm gonna die.
And I can't drink dairy anymore.
Right, I'm good. I'm super good. I mean, okay. Well, we are getting close to the end, fellas.
Okay.
I really appreciate both of you or all of y'all showing up. Rose always here, but Rose.
What's up, my man?
You know he don't say shit, Ray.
Well, he always did it cut like a secret sniper.
Right. Like a
corner lurking in the shadows and shit.
Right. He don't say shit. You just like
a ninja. Rose a ninja.
A person that don't do a lot of talking is listening. And then
Rose a ninja
to be able to catch people in their bullshit, be like, that was some bullshit.
That was Rose a ninja.
I was listening to that bullshit.
He's my rival doing football, so I just came to football comeback. That's the only time me and Ro have beef. Me and Ro beef on football, so I don't beef with Ro.
Who's your team, man? Because I'm assuming Ram, you like the Bears.
I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. I ain't never no Bears fan. Never.
He's a Green Bay Packer. I know.
How in the hell you gonna do Chicago wrong like that?
He's weird. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
He don't like nothing about Chicago. Live there.
Me and Ro, that's me and Ro. We beef rivals in football. We're cool after that, but it's just the rivals.
Who's your team, Ro?
Season about to start.
100% Raiders.
No. I'm a Charger fan.
He's a Charger fan.
He said Raiders.
Losers. I'm talking about you, Richard.
Richard, you're right. You're a Charger fan, Richard.
You got some tough skin, dude.
I'm born and raised in San Diego, man. I've been a Charger fan since I was born.
Hey, well, you know what? Y'all gotta do. Y'all was lucky. Y'all found it down the road. Oh boy, what's his name? That young quarterback took over. Well, the other quarterback, I can't think his name.
Herbert.
Yeah, that dude. Y'all got lucky on him, man. That's a diamond in the road. A lot of teams can't pull no shit off like that.
I would say
shit.
I would say if my team had an ownership like the Raiders or the Green Bay Packers, if we had ownership like that, the Chargers would have stayed in San Diego and they'd be dominating the AFC West.
No, they would still be getting their ass whooped twice a year by the Raiders in their own
Green Bay Packers in the Super Bowl.
Say it correctly.
Everybody in line right there. See how I did
we
that?
own Qualcomm. That was the black hole number 2. So don't.
I get to y'all West Coasters, man. Y'all came a long way, man. Y'all got you got your Raiders. Raiders at least went to Las Vegas. Did they go to Las Vegas?
They did.
Yeah, we out there.
They
I don't even consider them. That's like here in Chicago. Okay, they be switching up shit. They be calling the Sears Tower, the Lewis Tower now. And we still call that motherfucker the Sears Tower. We don't care we don't care about that name shit.
Yeah, it's the who put the money into it.
Qualcomm is gone.
They still open the railings to me. I don't even care.
Completely gone. They tore Qualcomm all the way down.
See, this is what I'm about to say. The Spanos suck so bad because they made the Chargers the JV of the NFL. These dudes ain't got their own house.
I was a couple steps away from being the freshmen of the NFL, but go ahead.
What's the JV team? Ain't they the fresh? Oh, you trying to? Never mind. I'm gonna let that ride. You can't talk shit about my team. I'm gonna let that ride. I'm gonna let that ride.
No, y'all got a good quarterback over there in Chargers, man. I give it to y'all. Y'all got a good young quarterback. He the truth. I mean, dude came in the league, taking on the big giants and making names. So that's a good progress right there.
He was the highest touchdown ratio in that
He was
year.
good. He good. Y'all ain't, but he good.
Raider. Turn that black down.
You know,
don't turn.
Y'all still got to deal with us Packers fans, so I'm not tripping about nothing.
Oh my God, you cheesehead!
You in the NFC. We ain't got nothing to do with you until the Super Bowl.
Y'all don't want to be seeing us, man. Y'all know y'all.
We might play you in the game, but the NFC don't mean nothing to me until it's
y'all had Phillip Rivers, so y'all had Phillip Rivers, man. Y'all was good. Y'all was pretty alright, but you know Phillip Rivers had them kids.
I didn't have my earrings on, but they here.
You got the little earring. I got this cut. What you want?
Good. I didn't have
the cut. Okay, I see you. Man, I ain't got no packing stuff on me. I got packing stuff to lure.
All right, so we're gonna close the show real quick, but everybody want to drop where we can reach y'all at? Where
Yeah. Want me to go first?
Yes.
All right. I got a new book coming out called Violent Bird. It might drop sometime this year. I'm not quite sure till everything is done with Shantae Nelly. She's gonna be cosplaying my character.
Costume looks dope.
Yeah, you know, so I got that coming out. I got new Age Solo coming out. You guys can hit me up on hit me up on Facebook. That's if I got enough room for you. Because I think I got 4,000 friends going.
You better leave somebody if I request you.
Yeah, hit me up, Raymond Leonard. Also, you hit me up on my website, www.raymond-leonard.com. Hit me up on there. You can find me on Twitter at Guytron104. Or you can hit me up on Instagram also at Raymond.Leonard on Instagram. So just look me up.
Yeah.
I'm not that tech savvy yet, but I am on Instagram under Thumbtack. I got a soft release of my album, 7th and Ash, also on SoundCloud.
We're going to play some of your music on the way out, too.
I appreciate that. That's what's up.
All right, I listen to you. I'm on Facebook. I'm going to listen to some of it, man. I'm always listening to new music. I like that.
Don't hang up. We're going to play something.
You should play the one with you on there, Treka. There you go. You said you should play the one where you on it. So that.
What? You on the track too? You can see she be holding back, man.
Yeah, y'all be talking too damn much. Okay, I just told me.
I thought this was a podcast. I thought you said I could talk about anything, Treka. Now, holding me back from my creativity.
Hey, play her singing, man, cause she be on something. I ain't one bit yet.
Raymond, I ain't hold back. You never asked me if I sing.
No, I'm tired of this, man. I've been on you to write for too long now. They give me this woman sing. Just some bullshit. I feel like being duped.
Raymond, I'm sorry to be the one to sing.
Richard.
No, you ain't got to cover for her.
Richard.
I want to hear her sing.
Okay, Richard. Tell us where we can find you. Somebody to shoot your ass. Like, go ahead. Tell them where we can find you.
I'm Dago 619 all the time, busting freestyle rhymes.
Okay, what's your Instagram? Because Richard wasn't really on Instagram until a few months ago, and I told him.
Yeah, I'm still like I said, I'm not
his
tech
music
savvy.
back going. He needs to get on Instagram, and now that's what he's doing. So what is your Instagram?
So it's Thumbtack THUMTAC. At Instagram, Facebook, same thing, and I'm on SoundCloud. Thumbtack spelled the same way, THUMTAC. Just do a search. You can find me. I got like I said, a soft release of my album, 7th and Ash. I'm working on some video footage for it right now to come out with a hard release in July. So
nice.
Just trying to get my feelers out there,
Yes. Don't rush it. Take care of your baby.
I'm learning.
Okay. Roselle.
Roz 20,000. That's on Instagram, and Roselle Joyner on Facebook.
Roz 2000.
20,000.
Yo, man. Hey, bro. I seen that. Was Was that like a concert you was throwing something on your wall, Joe? What y'all was doing out there with the rap battle and all that talent?
Which one?
No, it was like a talent. Was that a talent show you was hosting? It had like different artists on stage.
Yeah, that was it was a cipher. It was called a collective. We called it a collective. So we rented out an
I
area.
enjoyed that. I meant to tell you that I was up
man.
working and I seen it, man. That shit was dope as hell. I throw that you and Mace. Y'all be throwing some shit, man. I give it to y'all, man. Y'all be entertaining the hell out of me. I can't wait to come out the Bay Area.
Yeah,
When
man.
you
You better
to
let
Cali,
me know when you
Ray?
out here. I got you.
I'm coming. I'm gonna try to make if it's not this year, it's gonna be definitely next year because, like I said, I was out there before, and I really couldn't really enjoy it because it was like a business trip. It was like doing a convention, so the days was just going so quick, man. Because I had to do the shows, but I want to go out there not as a business trip. I just want to go out there and really enjoy myself.
Yeah, man. Just let me know, and I'll come and swoop you from the airport and the whole nine, dude. Just let me know.
For sure, man. I want to come out there and kick it with the Bay Area, man. I love the Bay, man. Y'all got all the places I've been, people all got show love, but I ain't never experienced the Bay Area show so much love for creative people, man. Like when I brought your soul out there, man, people brought the books so fast, man. I was like, shit, man, I ain't got no more books to sell. I mean, like the culture, the whole culture, how y'all support artists and creative people, man, it's just phenomenal, man. That's why I gotta come back out there.
They real artistic in the Bay. Real artistic.
Yeah, I love it out there, man. And not a problem.
I'm not in the Bay. I'm in Southern California, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'll meet y'all or something.
I mean, I know it's that big out there. I'm from Chicago, man. Look,
y'all out-of-towners need to learn about something.
When I took the Uber, when I took the Uber from the Lats, and I seen where Nipsey Hussle was, I'm like, oh, Nipsey Hussle was from there. They said, what's the name? Salon. What's the name of it? Where he from? Yeah, I seen that big old sign on the highway, and I'm looking at all. I'm like, man, I know y'all was that. I know that big like that. And I was like, I'm just tripping. I'm like, man, that's over there.
I think that's how a lot of people that are not from California feel. Like they don't realize that it's big as it is, and there's so many different cultures in one state. Like Northern California is completely different from Southern California. So we'll get the full experience when you come out here.
And y'all got the best tacos, man. I love y'all tacos, man.
Down in San Diego.
Hey, you gotta come down here to get the best tacos.
Yeah, that's a good tacos.
You need a passport to get them.
Well,
after the show, I'm
gonna close it on out with my shit. You can find me on Instagram, knowbetter.dobetter.bebetter. Or my other profile is 80sbaby_TLW. You can find me on Facebook, Treka. No, I'm not on Treka. I don't use my government name. I'm under TLW, TEEL.DUB. But you can find us on here every other Thursday. We had to take a hiatus last week, so we have to start the schedule over. So next week we won't be here, but catch us again after that. Love and appreciate all the people tuning in, all the people who is on here. I'm here to, show me how I can help. However I can support, I'm here for y'all.
Yeah, right. Shout out to the whole Duck Soup family. And I want everybody to enjoy y'all holiday, man, this weekend. Be safe out there, man. It's still crazy times we living in. And I see some crazy shit out there. I don't know what went on out there with the whole memorial thing with the George Floyd. Is everything all right with that? I know I see somebody get shot or some shit.
Oh, like the San Jose shooting?
Yeah. That was nuts, man.
Just happened yesterday.
In San Jose too?
There was a shooting yesterday morning.
Like a shooting.
Somebody went into the BTS and shot like 9 people. And
So yeah, just be safe out there, man. We're still dealing with some crazy folks out there. So just be safe, y'all.
You too. Let's go ahead. We're gonna tap into some thumbtack music.
Hey,
Yeah,
so
buddy, I want to hear it.
Love.
Okay.
Put that on.
what are we going? What do you want us to play, man? Give us a song that you might want us to get on.
Well, I would like to at least, since we have the host here, Treka on one of my tracks, we can play my song Lost and let the world get a little taste of that before it hits that hard release. Look, she's shaking her head.
Let's do it.
You don't want to hear it, Treka?
I'm gonna turn up.
Yeah, everybody, this is Lost Thumbtack featuring Treka. Know better, do better.
Conscious rap, baby.
This ain't the superficial, judicial, black and white issue. I was born onto this world on earth. My job is just to teach you, and my lesson is quite simple if you sit back and listen. Put your cell phone away and featured off on this mission. Don't need a drug or a buzz. Ain't no searching for Molly. Ain't no acting in this class, so no need to be holly. I'm the teacher, director, producer, exec. And when I step into the classroom, I'm stepping correct. I came to represent that one and only. Never leave you lonely. A true education, steak dinner, no baloney. Some catching feelings from them kids in the street who think knowledge is a thug life, so they packing that heat. But a gun is only lukewarm compared to the trigger. And a real man is far more than being a nigga. Haven't you heard the word? Freedom is absurd when the leader is just following the herd. Lost in the whirlwind, can we find heaven to sin? I'm on a journey in this lifetime, trying to get in. My faith is measured by the actions that I choose to extend. I fight for life every day while I'm dying to win. Lost in the whirlwind, can we find heaven to sin? I'm on a journey in this lifetime, trying to get in. My faith is measured by the actions that I choose to extend. I fight for life every day while I'm dying to win. The thoughts are many, the hearts are few. Though life is complicated, we make it through. The darkest of tunnels are hurt when it bubbles, amazing. When we the people work together as one will be blazing. A new path, new way, new infrastructure. We plant seeds of thought, spirit from agriculture. I lie at night and wonder what would happen to the youth who've been misled by social media that isn't truth. Facts are fiction, so now false is the fact. And with the weight of the world collapsing up on our backs, it's getting harder to survive in the struggle for loot. Jumping out at 20,000 feet without the chute. I'm falling quickly to the surface, can't even look down. And once I hit the water, I'm certain to drown. This body is the only temple that's been given to me. Without the education, it will cease to be free. I'm lost in the whirlwind, can we find heaven to sin? I'm on a journey in this lifetime, trying to get in. My faith is measured by the actions that I choose to extend. I fight for life every day while I'm dying to win. Lost in the whirlwind, can we find heaven to sin? I'm on a journey in this lifetime, trying to get in. My faith is measured by the actions that I choose to extend. I fight for life every day while I'm dying to win. I spit, hogging dogs, ice cream balls. Girls in bikinis, guys flex your arms. Cause it's summertime, 619 on the hot street. Rolled up the fresh weed, drove down to my street. Roswell, the heart of the Emerald City, where playboys play and deal jacks over money. The nitty gritty shit, they got to stay busy. Making rap slap and dog digging kitty. The meow meow, arena, chow chow. We came up out the crack, the concrete, they ass how. SD comes sharper than a razor blade, with more bang bang than AKs and hand grenades. Explosive lyrics that make your head spin. Engaged and dropped in, these skills is frightening. And lightning with lightning, electrifying. Come round here with chicken shit, man, ass trying. Yeah, we still on the map. Don't roll with the rap. SD, where you at? Show. Hell is south of the 94, east of the 805. Real soldiers on the grind. Rolling down to the gas lamp, setting up blue camp. Good, don't need to show. From the front to the back, white, yellow, black, brown, that's how we stack. We the.
Yeah, we getting this money, living it up.
Hey, it sounds good. What's it?
Dropping in on 100-foot swell off the coast.
drink in my hand, blood lit up to roast. Taking no time to relax my mind, floating on the 7 seas, leaving folks behind. See, my grind is all about the wheat and beat, and the shit that I sip to complete my technique. I'm that freak to street butt naked in the street for the girls who like my surfboard and their meat. Here's a treat, got you wide open when I speak as I press fast forward before hitting delete. Ooh, I stink like a skunk on the brink of jumping in the ocean just so I can think. At the bottom, got drugs? Yeah, I got 'em. And if you need something, yo, no problem. Thumbtack, living life on the road to success. Getting wavy out dispensaries when I'm out west.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
To 2 a.m. in the morning and we still ain't done. Crack a dawn with this party till I see the sun rising up from the east, drink still ice cold. Rolling up another one because I'm feeling bold. Yeah, I got to be at work before it strikes 6. Got a bird in my lap and she's stroking my stick. I slide in the big dick and the girl starts to drive at the snap of the whip. Yeah, wild horses on seesaws, penetrating whole rawhides and no draws. No flaws, no lumps or bumps on the snacks. I tide a wave, smash smooth like a Cadillac. Ooh, I drive down her avenue. Thumbtack refuse to lose, to leave it in while I'm busting, spray it all on the map. I'm Pinocchio, baby, I got some strings attached. Come on.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
That's my song for the ladies. Little throwbacks like that old LL Cool J. You know, I need love type shit.
I see you walking, girl, you caught me by surprise. Sun shining in your eyes, and now I'm hypnotized. What is this thing you do that's got me so into wanting to be with you? Baby, I'm so confused. I see you with a man who's trying to hold your hand, but he don't mean a thing, and you don't give a damn. I want to swoop you up and take you so far away, but this is just a dream, not yet reality. I'm not stuck on stupid, waiting around for Cupid. My view was cloudy, but now somehow it's very lucid. I see a future of stars aligning up in heaven. Visions of you by my side, who girl would be a blessing. So I'm not stressing on, seeing you undressing mall. I'll be your Hennessy, you'll be my Remy Martin, and we can toast champagne, say what is on our brain. I cannot tell a lie, you got me feeling strange, girl. You got me, you got me, yeah. Baby, you got me so into that's right, girl. You got me, say you got me, yeah. Baby, you got me so into you. Had to meet to get to know.
Beats made by my homeboy J Watt.
It's Friday night already, time to get this weekend started. Punch out that clock at work and just like that quickly departed. I'm on a mission and make sure that you pay that mission. The greatest show on earth is started and I know y'all wishing to be a part of what's happening while I'm rapping, I'm tapping. The back of mine or rhymes to steadily get them hands a clapping. Was bracking, cracking, San Diego native stacking. And if you ain't about that grinding, it's your skills that's slacking. I'm snacking those left to right with pretty toes. The kind of women that be making others spend their dough. You know, cash, grass, gas, nobody rides for free unless they making power moves up in this industry. My chest will stay on point. I'm not here playing checkers. I roll with MCs, DJs, and hard hitters. Y'all feel that lyric pressure? Find it quite hard to measure. Well, let me elevate your mind with this Dago treasure. 9 times out of 10, y'all gon' tell a friend. Thumbtack's the one who brought hip hop back again. Drinks on ice. Roll one, pass it twice, then hit the stage, cause you know I'm dynamite. My two quiet, I'm not here. Stay go where I rep, making my paycheck. Stacking the money, the cheddar is better when sunny the weather. I mean it's quite amazing while raising and blazing. I'm raising my seed and changing the man I used to be in society. Are you hearing me? Listen, I came to spit that fire, burning it down and keeping you whistling, sipping and tossing them back, holding it down while I rap, passing the rock to the left so y'all can report it and give me a clap.
I waste no time for petty. Y'all soldiers best get ready, cause time is coming, shit is getting hot and man it's heavy. I'm spitting diarrhea, you need that pink stuff, don't you? To soothe and calm your nerves before you piss your pants and need to change your panty shield. I never yield the gift I'm bringing. A gospel choir on the plane like Kanye West, we singing songs of happiness, peace, love, prosperity. I shit gold on platinum, wipe my ass with diamond. You know what I mean? Some check is changing the plot. You either ready or not. I've only got one life to live in, so I'm taking my shot. Full clipped and automatic, electrifying static. Lyrically poking holes in lungs, some folks become asthmatic. Shake well, inhale, exhale, take 2% expel the demons from your lungs and send that asthma down to hell. My lyrics flow on swell, raking my clientele. Leave the stage and the girl scream out that you can ring my bell.
Okay, DJ Ro, let's go. You mixing this all right. I thought I was in the club.
Oh, these all are tight.
In a dark room, in a dark house, with the lights on, with the lights out. I'm puffed up and I'm smoked out, feeling locked up. I gotta break out. But somehow temptation keeps calling me, taking the man I'm supposed to be. I look to my left and my right, on my shoulders, the devil is all I see. Whispering sweet, sweet nothings, some bullshit fantasy. About being on top of the flow drop, let go reality. Wanna be a big bad baller, living in the life of squalor. Sell a little dope, kill a few folks just to make that dollar. Pop more rounds and collars, trying to be a big shot caller. Acknowledge street knowledge, not college, so now I'm just a broke road scholar with no degree. All eyes to see in front of me with clarity. What's gonna be my destiny is suddenly breaking out on me. Oh God, please hear my plea and set your loss up free. From the news from my neck before I check out, gone, yo, I'll be history. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The man, the myth, the life, the death has turned to rust.
No need to panic, no need for static. I'm Rosemary's baby, up in the attic, controlling your mind, distorting the time. I'm gathering souls to put them in mine.
Eating raw beef with lunch meat, devouring them sweet treats. I'm the dope man in the trap house, keep the crackheads on the hard street. Damn near walk on raindrops, cash exchange with back hops. My car stay poppin', top till drop time money, rate they cop. I'm living large, you see, on your mentality. And naturally, it's just my job to save humanity. My name is pain, both for still left insane. My resident resides right up inside your tiny brain. Your universe collapsing, time to outrun those captions. Just dumb and blind, your mind is gaining ground, but losing traction. And it's just a fraction, lights, cameras, curtain action. Look up from inside of your grave and that's where I'll be dancing. I'm just a little pill you take when you feel ill. And pray to God you'll catch that thrill that won't get your ass killed. Stuck on an odyssey, try to set your mind free. But in reality, I land on London luxury.
No need to panic, no need for static. I'm Rosemary's baby, up in the attic, controlling your mind, distorting the time. I'm gathering souls to put them in mine.
It's a cold day when the wind blows in a trap house with no clothes and the snow flows where the grass grows and the dog lays with some broke hole. I scratch off fleas and dandruff, reach for my glass pipe and puff. Inhale, exhale, my lungs are black and burnt, it's getting so tough to take a breath and breathe without feeling disease. Lungs filled with so much drugs, I wake up and my nostrils bleed. Where went my throne of diamonds? I should be big time shining, and yet I'm hustling cans and bottles in the streets I'm grinding. My pillow cold rock stone, a lost dog with no home. My appetite invade me in the dark when I'm alone. The light has never shone from day one till I grown. Without the gift of knowledge, my mind just kept getting blown. Trapped in my human shell, flame flicking me from hell. I made my final wish and then I dipped into the well. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. The man, the myth, the life, the death has turned to rust.
No need to panic, no need for static. I'm Rosemary's baby, up in the attic, controlling your mind, distorting the time. I'm gathering souls to put them in mine.
Hey man, these are some hits.
That,
Contact, you did that, man. I gotta give it to you,
Appreciate
man.
that.
Much love, Thumbtack.
Old
Man,
school
this
right
is
there, man. Keep
Treka.
me
No
back.
better, do better, man. We got Thumbtack in the house. Some hits,
Thank
some
you.
bangers from Thumbtack. I love
Angus.
it, man. That was
Thank
cool.
you.
San Diego.
Appreciate it. Good mixing, man. If I'm
Real
ever out
talent,
Thank
man.
you,
your
I
way,
enjoyed
thank
that,
you.
man.
I'd like to
I
do a
enjoyed that
show
extra
with you,
treat,
brother.
man. Real talent.
I'd like to do a show if I'm ever out your way.
Yay.
Right on, man.
I'm going
Definitely,
to
definitely,
Chicago, as
Thumbtack.
long as I ain't gonna get shot. Ray, when
Ray
I'm
got you. He knows the spot. I'm gonna find that deep dish pizza though, yo. See that deep dish.
Yeah.
all right, y'all. Well, it's been a blessing. Everybody stay
y'all.
safe. Stay
Yeah,
blessed.
man. Thanks a lot, man. That music was tight, man. Real dope. I'll make sure I be looking you up, bro. Real
I
talk.
appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, there, Rob. for
Everybody
putting on the
keep
one
being
and two.
amazing. They can't stop our shine.
Exactly.
Nah,
Hey, we're
we
gonna
too
hook up
good.
one day, Thumbtack. We're gonna get this together, man. That was
That's what I'm
awesome.
talking about.
Yeah. Them singles,
Appreciate it,
man. I love them, man. It took me back to
It was
straight up
good.
to mixing that days and stuff, man. Straight up
Right,
that old school shit. I love that old school shit. You
I'm
can
an
bump
old
that
school
shit right in
rapper,
the
you know what I
system, like
mean?
boom, boom, boom.
I could
Like
see
a
me
wolf.
riding to you late at night with nowhere to go. Listen to this shit. Like I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm just driving. I don't even like driving. I'm gonna be riding. So anyway,
Yeah.
but everybody have a good night.
Y'all too, man. Safe.
Peace,
I'll see y'all soon. Ray,
Yep.
Ray, stay
Take
safe
care
out
now.
And 2 Thursdays from now.
there. 2 Thursdays
Yeah.
now.
All right.
Thumbtack,
Sure. Thanks for having me, y'all.
shit. So
Thanks for having me.
Good night.
all right, y'all.
One.
Have a good night.